me and the guys who I've just now realized it's two and I haven't invited them to the party yet. Shit.
Way to fucking go.
You showed up 5 seconds ago.
Today I'm going to be playing as a support because it's the current daily objective. So I'll be healing you guys.
Hey,
if I
to be
choose
fair,
A true commitment to the role.
I hadn't even hopped online and you sent my ass an invite to the party. So to be fair, you could have sent the invite to the game at the same time. Did you? No.
Well, I didn't think of that. So there. I know that doesn't make it sound better.
It does.
Hey, D.
I was just telling Pat about the Harley Quinn movie will be doing as bad as Jonah Hex, apparently. For opening box office.
Yeah. Which, I also told Dimitri this. The blame is coming. There's one certain blame for why that sounds messed up, but makes sense when you really think about it.
What?
And, the coronavirus.
Okay.
No. It sounds messed up, but when you think about it, you know.
Think about how really Chinese cinema is like one of the bigger cinemas, and usually is where a lot of money comes from.
That's fair, I guess.
Like what?
It's just
Almost
a
every
little.
school-
Color tug,
it's a
color
little-
tug, color tug.
Not even really collar tug. I would say, yeah, it makes sense because I mean, it's a lot of movies right now are gonna get hit heavy because of the virus because people don't want to go.
Well, at least any movie that's trying to rely solely on international or at least Asian box office.
Okay, yeah, if it's relying on solely on international, it's fucked.
How?
But if it's relying on them white people, guess what? Probably immune, baby. Woo!
Probably immune. We have 12 cases in the United States. Hopefully, one white guy. I'm just hoping for one white guy. That's all I need.
He is genetically inferior. He must be purged.
Jokes about genetic inferiority.
Amongst
that's where you draw the line.
Well,
I drew the line a while ago, but you guys stepped over it.
What? I can't make fun of white people for being genetically inferior? Fuck you.
Yes, but then you did it in like a German accent.
What are you, racist against Cro-Magnums? You know they're dead, right?
What? Maybe I was pretending to be like a black German guy. Did you ever think about that? I could pretend I have fantasy vision. Would it help if I did a woman's voice? Would that make it better? Huh?
I mean, you could play a black German guy in any World War II game currently.
Yes? I'm gonna say pass. I choose to pass.
He must be purged.
So, let's see what else is going on. There's gonna be a Bambi live-action remake.
Well, yeah, we knew about that.
I've already made my thoughts on this clear. If there's not a scene where the hunter guts and skins Bambi's mom, I will be very upset.
I shall be playing as one of my favorite OCs, the Nazi Christmas ham.
Don't feel bad about eating this ham, Timmy. It was a Nazi.
It's a Nazi, Timmy. It's fine. Now slice off a piece.
Wait,
Huh?
fuck you, Dragon Ball Fire. Took you this long to put Kefla in the game.
I mean, we didn't really get to see her fight in the movie, did we?
Well, no, Kefla is the fusion character from the Tournament of Power.
Oh no, you're right. Who am I? What the fuck am I thinking? Chile or something?
Sheila. Yeah, no, they haven't announced her. No, they've announced season 3 for Dragon Ball Fighters, and the first character announced was Ultra Instinct Goku.
With her name, I'm a little surprised that she's not a Frieza race.
Oops, all Gokus.
Brian. I'm so used to playing with Alex and Brian that I've got their fucking names ingrained in my skull right now.
That and I
fine.
might be getting sick again, because goddamn.
Yes, my Missouri-born son.
Hey, Brian, how's it going, buddy?
How are you, my Missouri-born son?
We starting this or what? What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Dimitri, did you watch that video I
Cancel
linked in the chat?
Oh, the screaming one? Yes.
The fucking Marvel vs. Capcom or MVC2 announced
It's
for Evo.
Marvel, baby.
Yep. Yep, I did.
Yeah.
I saw Max's reaction to that where he's like, "I'll gift 100 subs if this happens."
No,
Oh,
no,
shit, I got
the other
100
one
subs.
I posted. The other one I posted a little while ago.
Oh no, I didn't see that one. No, I
Yeah.
saw Maximilian's reaction to it, and I just laughed my ass off. It's like, I
Uh,
owe the chat 100 subs.
Mr. Foster with a tricorn hat.
No, the one I posted was some guy who basically sets it up as an Evo attendance party.
Oh,
So it's like all the people get together, and it's like, wait, who's gonna be the 9th game? And then you see the guy come out. This was like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite pops up, and it's like some fucking Mega Man boss intro song playing. Ha 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 ha! You thought it was be somebody else, but it is I, MVCI. You thought you could escape, but I'm gonna make life a living hell for you. Bam! He gets hit from behind. Get that pretender out of here, cause it's Marvel, baby.
found a funny
Yeah.
image. I posted an image on Skype. It shows like it's Goku, Vegeta. They're like, let's fight somewhere empty, and the next image is them in the for
Harlequin Theater showing.
Yeah.
What's up, bitches?
Wait, what's empty?
The Harley Quinn theaters.
Oh.
That's what they get. It's a Chinese theater, don't worry.
Jeez.
I mean,
It
nobody
doesn't
cares
really
about
make it any
Chinese.
less sad. It just, if anything, it makes it more sad.
It's just the Chinese.
Look, just because they're all communists,
They're not even communists. They're something else. Because even by communism standards, China is the weirdest fucking thing. It's not true communism. It's like,
Nearly cleared this batch out.
what do they call them? Capitalist
Nice
what?
work. We can reopen
Capitalist
the trade report
socialist.
soon.
that's a complete fucking oxymoron.
That's what
Well,
China calls
that's-
themselves.
Well, that's how China is. It's kind of a strange little
And soon it'll just be capitalist
hybrid.
again.
It's like saying a leftist Republican.
I mean,
I wouldn't put
That'd
it
be
past
more-
some of the people in America. I really wouldn't.
I was
Actually,
gonna say that's not really a. That would have to be more of a.
Or no, wait. Am I thinking of?
That's-
Am I
that's,
getting the
uh,
left and right confused again?
I love that
No,
the Gators have.
that's technically a someone who is quote unquote socially leftist,
Okay.
fiscally Republican,
I love that the sewer has gator fountains.
which is kind of most
Yeah.
people.
Perfect.
Haven't you ever been in the sewers, Mike? Of course they have gator fountains.
Look,
that's where we
I
spend
don't know
all our
what
money.
fancy ass city we're under right now.
Here's
I
the
know
thing.
the French underground is littered with skull corridors and catacombs.
Like, here's the
all
thing.
that shit.
My mom is in, like, if not the next room, then the next room over, and can totally hear what I say. And
Yeah.
part of the fun that I'm having right now is just spouting weird shit and seeing what her
Out of
reaction
context.
is. Exactly.
There's not enough gobbledygook in my brain to comprehend what you're saying. Shit.
Welding doors. Okay, I won't do a
Final
welder.
choices.
Weld doors, got it. I'm gonna weld doors. Gotcha. I've got it. Hold on.
Okay, I completely misunderstood what support means. I thought it was the healer, but no, I'm just the guy.
No,
who...
that's the one called medic.
Yeah.
You're a door welder.
You
Stupid
weld
door
doors.
welder.
I weld doors.
Well, you're the
I
door
kill
welder.
whores.
You're also a pack mule for extra ammo.
Yeah, so stick with me, and if you want to have ammo.
Hit
Pain.
me if you want your ammo.
All Z's on the scope. Back to it, mes amis.
I'll make a
Oscar-
difference.
Don't you
Oscar
fucking
being
worry.
the poor ammo bitch.
Ah, sweet, a bar. Hey, who wants a drink? I can't get behind the bar.
You're not a registered mixologist. Are you?
You'll be ready to
You don't
mixologist
have to be to serve drinks.
drinks. No, a
could get-
mixologist is
yeah.
only for special things. No, you just need a
For
bartending
cocktails.
license, technically. Yeah.
On the one hand, I want to give it to people who have gone through the training to be considered a mixologist. On the other hand, whenever a bartender says they're a mixologist, my immediate thought is, wow, this guy's a douche.
Wow, you're a chemistry
depends-
major?
Depending on the person, yes, I would actually say you're about 50-50. Because if it's like a high quality bar and they say they're a mixologist, no, they're being a pretentious prick because it's a hipster place.
I forget. How do you swap from swap firing modes?
L1.
R1.
R1.
I could have sworn it was L1.
No, L1 deal.
L1's grenades.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of goddamn Borderlands.
You know you want to play the DLC.
Which actually there should be announcing the next DLC coming up actually, because they're doing a big announcement soon.
Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, by the way,
We're going back to Handsome Jack! God damn it, man! It's over! He's
he's killed Handsome Jack and now he's back! We're cool, right, guys? Right?
Look, man, he died in 2. Well, we brought him back. No, he died in 2.
He died
Let
in
it
2,
be.
and then he died again in fucking Tales of the Borderlands. Just
He's
let
dead.
it
It's
go.
over. You can't get the hype back.
Whoop whoop! All aboard the hype train, starring Handsome Jerk.
Just try real hard to come up with a temporary villain for one of the DLC packs. Make him interesting enough that maybe we would want to see him in a Borderlands 4.
You know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's
No,
gonna be a
what's gonna
rip-off.
happen?
It's gonna be a weird hybrid between Jack and Tyreen, just forced together, because all they have left is tape and some glue sticks.
It's just a little slimy. It's still good. It's still good. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. It's gone. I know. Oh god, that really was what they did with Handsome Jack, wasn't it?
Yes, it is.
I found another one.
Go kill some
It's just a little dirty. It's still good. It's still good. Tales from the Borderlands. It's just a little slimy. It's still good. It's still good. Fires out into the air. The firing out in the air was the Handsome Jackpot. Or no,
Yeah.
it was goddamn.
Coming up behind you, Pat.
Okay, Dirty was Borderlands 2. Slimy was
Failed.
the pre-sequel.
Oh yeah.
solid start.
Tails
And
with me, it's gone.
and Airborne is Airborne is Tales from the Borderlands. Someone make that animation.
No, they won't.
Oh.
Bean.
Oh shit! I turned a corner and this big asshole was here. I love using this pistol. The only way it could be better is if I could dual wield them.
It's a fat motherfucker. He's got tits.
Which pistol are you using, Pat?
The explosive pistol.
Ah,
Like, I know it'd be kind of broken, but wouldn't that be kind of great, though? So I was talking to Oscar about this earlier, but I found a version of Monopoly that has the least right to exist.
which version?
Perfect.
Disney Monopoly.
Monopoly
Let's get you
Unicorns versus Llamas.
What?
restocked. Who earned the most money?
Yeah,
I
You
guess
said that
it's
right.
on you tonight.
yes,
Unicorns versus Llamas Monopoly.
yes.
No, I can accept Disney because Disney would be actually makes sense.
Disney's an actual
Adam-
thing.
Yeah, but no, it's not even that. It's that Disney makes sense as a Monopoly game because it's you have all the Disney princes and princesses fighting over power anyway, so it makes sense.
And I looked it up. Would you like to know what Unicorns and Llamas is from?
What?
I would like to know as well. Because the only thing I could find when I looked it up was the fucking Monopoly
All set on the
game.
way. Start to wrap things up, as they say.
Maybe it's just random unicorns and llamas?
Is everyone healthy?
I need ammo. Oscar, come here.
I love that statement is still disturbing no matter how you hear it.
I can't take ammo off you, goddammit!
I'm about to shut the pod.
Give me
Oscar, I
your
need to
ammo,
shove my
fat
hand
boy.
down your pants so I can get at the delicious, delicious ammo.
Give me your ammo, fat fuck!
Pod's closed.
Buying all the collectibles this time. Holy.
It's busy.
Get out of this.
Hey, a Scrake is somewhere.
Oh, it's just it's just a Scrake, it's fine. It's good. It's all good.
I see a box of ammo over there. How do I get to that? Oh, I dropped down here. Whee!
Oh, in the same magazine that I found the Monopoly Unicorns versus Llama things. Apparently, they're doing this new thing with a line of Legos. It's supposed to be like haunted house Legos, and they've got like an AR feature. And it's just like,
Scrake found me! Oh god! Oh, I might die. Oh god! Why'd you have to me?
Because you got that sweet dark meat. Everyone wants that dark meat.
Oh, I am fucked.
oh god,
I knew where you
Oh, I'm dead. Yep.
get off me, you bastards!
This Scrake was literally only attacking me. He saw y'all, but only went after me. Saw
Maybe the
everyone
Scrake
else,
doesn't
was
like Nazi
no.
ham.
Maybe he's a racist.
I'm playing a fucking woman.
Maybe he's a sexist.
Okay, I can believe that.
That reminds me of that one time where we played Payday 2, and
Finish the last
Dimitri
one
kept
off.
getting noticed by all the people in the bank, no matter what. And I made the unfortunate mistake of like you were asking like, why are they only seeing me? What's going on? And I said, maybe because you're black. And immediately he started gunning down every civilian in the bank.
Yeah. Yeah,
A black
I did. I
man
wouldn't deny that
at
one.
this bank?
Nice.
Preposterous!
Yeah, no, I wouldn't deny that. I fucking gunned
System
those
says you are the
bitches down.
best
The way the
team
racist cookie crumbles.
Doesn't he
I'm
need
so
to make
mad 'cause I lost all my shit. I am
Doesn't
so
he need to
pissed.
make payments on his crack den?
Okay, Pat, if you're actually gonna do it, actually be, wouldn't he? Doesn't he need the money for child support that he's dodging?
That's better. That's a better one.
I was gonna say, if you're going to use the black implications of Dimitri doesn't pay child support, use it right.
Or his crippling addiction to PCP.
No,
Oh,
the crippling
buckets
dignity
of
comes
fried
later.
chicken.
Make
Jesus
choices.
Christ.
He's
No,
got
he
to
has to
hire a lawyer to defend himself for stabbing that guy over a chicken sandwich.
There we
Alright.
go.
I gotta.
You know,
I get money.
Oh god, Jesus.
did we ever look into that to see who the two people were involved? Were they white, black, green?
Huh?
What's up? Vite.
Who?
The guys involved in the Popeyes chicken sandwich stabbing.
It was
Anyone
two
warned
black guys.
Okay. There you go. So that one fits.
Time's up.
Way to live up to the stereotype, guys.
What's there?
Well, that two black guys having themselves over fried chicken would probably be is a stereotype.
No, I didn't want to do that. Where's my health? There's my health.
I just saw a shimmer. Something close.
Come here, Pat. Come here. I'm gonna poke you with a needle.
Ah,
I'm gonna shove this in your butt.
okay.
Yeah, shoved it right into your ham.
My thanks.
You're welcome.
There's more I could use.
Thank you for the fatherland.
For the father ham?
Yeah, well, say.
Yes, the father ham.
If you're gonna make the joke, go all the way. Always
Racist hams.
This is how we exterminate all the turkeys.
Are the turkeys the lunch meat equivalent to Jews?
Plain. Usually a panini, like, usually has to be somewhere cooked moistly. Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, God, I'm shooting with all barrels of this thing. It won't go down.
I'm fucked.
Where are you?
Don't split the party!
Oh god, I'm stuck on the train with the scrag and the bloater.
Are you like a...
Survival.
Okay. It's
Ooh.
like...
Again, he's
Get
after
those
me.
drugs in my veins.
Curse you, slow-mo.
Why is the scrag always after my ass? No. Always do it. Get the fuck off me!
He wants that succulent booty meat.
Oscar, you fucking help me!
Succulent.
Anything could be hiding here.
I gotcha.
Oh, thank God, your fucking thing is full of ammo.
You Megan.
Ah, fuck, I just blew myself up. That could have gone better.
Could've, shoulda, woulda. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was you. Woo! Motherfucker.
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply.
I'm Commander
one
Shepard.
died that
I
time.
want a gold medal.
I'm Michael Phelps. This is my favorite store on the Citadel.
This is my favorite citadel on the
I
store.
know. You need ammo. That's a hint.
I'm Michael Phelps. I'm a great dancer. Does the shepherd shuffle?
Working well together so far.
Everyone loves the Shepherd Shuffle.
Well, let's try to keep the band together, shall we?
Look, everyone admits Shepard can't dance. Shepard just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
I
Or do
love the
that.
fact that they made it so Johnny Gat's bad at dancing. I just love that. The fact that it's the one thing he's not amazing at.
He's a psychopath, he's a mass murderer. Johnny Gat's not good at dancing.
Last chance.
I mean, it makes sense.
Pig,
He's Johnny
I'm
Gat.
a lot of things. Bad dancer, a mass murderer.
Can't keep his girlfriend alive. Oh.
I am not a committed motherfucker to the cause.
Poor Johnny Gat and his dead girlfriends.
Yes.
He also can't sing.
Can he not? Was that established?
Is that end, guys?
Yeah, remember, the DLC has a musical number.
Yeah, shot in the
Remember,
tits.
Gat Out of Hell is a musical at some points, and Johnny Gat can't sing.
I don't think I ever
That's what he
finished
says.
that.
Sleep tight.
Yeah, when you do that DLC, there's a part where it's a musical number between, like, the Daughter of Hell and Lucifer, and Johnny Gat starts singing, and he can't sing for shit.
That's a scrag.
Cell numbers.
Excuse me, sir. I must.
Plenty left.
Excuse me, sir. I must away.
You know, speaking of Saints Row,
Go.
apparently
Scrag.
they're supposed to be announcing a new Saints Row
one,
game
yeah.
this year.
Dimitri, where are you at? I got a friend
I'm on
who
the
wants
far
to meet
side
you.
with Oscar, and I'm with Oscar, and I'm on the far side dealing
Great.
with
Got a big guy. I've forgotten their names.
Left pound.
And my prediction is it's going to be called Saints Row the sixth one.
Yeah, I got a friend who's coming up behind me. He wants to meet you.
Wait, what are you considering the fifth?
Oh, never mind. The fifth one. Sorry.
Yeah, we Saints Row the 5th.
I mean, you could consider Agents of Mayhem the fifth, but I mean,
No.
yeah. You know, it's a shame that that game bombed so hard.
Oh, there he is.
There was some real potential there, but, you know.
Oh, there's two of them. Awesome. Dimitri, I brought friends for you. Flashbang.
Oh, hello, kids.
I got you, friendo.
Oh wow, I completely fucking whiffed that. That went... Because of the slow-mo, I could watch my grenade sail right past that fucker's shoulder.
Ha.
And reload.
Glad to see you made it through. Make for the pod and gear up.
Ah, it's in the sewers.
We're all still alive.
Or the
You know how
metro.
to stay alive out there. A good instinct.
Like, almost insultingly just went right past his shoulder.
No, you're wrong. That is Trump has an alien xenomorph face, and he's hiding it. He's just...
Ooh, Winchester.
How are we doing for ammo?
That also reminds me, has anyone heard about how Trump is calling fake on that image of his
Yeah, we were just talking
insane...
about that.
On his insane what?
He got a photo taken of him, and it was his hair. It was like a windy day, and so the picture shows the outline of like the orange part of his face and his regular skin color underneath of it.
Time's almost
And if you
up.
look at it, it literally looks like it's an orange like face peel on the front of it.
You know what he looks like? He looks like one of those, like, toys from back in the 90s, where if you got it wet, something on it would change. But you
Yeah.
only did it on, like, one part of the toy.
Oh,
Yeah.
behind us.
Gotta get that slow.
Ooh! That.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Bad times.
What'd you guys do?
I'm staring down the barrel of two of these, fire guys.
Oh, all right.
That's not so bad.
Ooh, this pistol hits hard.
So, Oscar, you enjoy yourself last night in the batshit insanity of the forest?
Yeah, what left us for dead there.
You know that he left us for dead is that he turned around as soon as we fucking
Oh,
saw
God.
him.
Scrake!
Yeah,
What
as long
did-
as you saw that big motherfucker.
What?
Oh God!
So in the forest, there's these creatures that are these multi-armed flesh creatures that hit like a truck. And what happened was, we're in a cave. It's dark. Chris is in front of us. He sees the motherfucker as soon as he turns the corner, and then starts whistling as he just turns around and leaves. And we're just like, wait, what the fuck did we miss? Turn around, walk right into the motherfucker.
Sounds like a good time. I've never played before, so I don't really know the pain
It's
and horror of
sur-
what a weird.
it's pretty much like a weird survival horror game.
Oscar, I need your sweet, delicious ammunition.
Now you ain't got no
Yeah.
legs. You a bitch. You a bitch.
And your mama's a hoe.
You a bitch.
Mama's a discount
You a
pizzeria.
bitch. You're a bitch. You're a gremlin bitch.
Pat, you're being chased by things with blades.
Excellent. That's nearly all of them.
I can't even begin to imagine where that rocket went. What is happening to the... Okay,
Mrs. Foster.
sure. We never talk about it again, Oscar.
Position. Peel back.
No,
Simple as that.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
We don't talk
What's
about
this
it.
about a rocket?
where'd it go?
What's this about a
Where'd
rocket?
it go,
Say
Pat?
something about a rocket.
Where'd it go, Pat?
Where'd it go? What's this about
It's
a
better
rocket?
if we just don't talk about it and just, you know...
No, I'm gonna clip it. Now I'm
I
gonna
heard,
clip that.
I heard something about a rocket.
I heard rocket. What?
Chat,
It
you heard
wasn't
about
even the
rocket.
rocket that went weird.
It was
Good
one
luck, bitch.
zombie. I was on the floor and it was randomly disappearing in places.
Every collectible has been found, bitches.
I think I accidentally shot that.
New clip in.
You have a big battle coming up. This equipment is an investment.
For cereal? You need to get cereal?
You're a real survivor. Good for you.
Oh, I'm this round MVP, as they say.
No.
What?
Okay, hey, you guys didn't follow the trail. You didn't go over the car. Go back there and start again.
No one should see something like that.
How are we all doing?
No. Black people don't do well in caves.
Okay.
No.
New clip in.
Anarchy!
You all got enough ammunition?
Chris, you know this.
Have plenty.
Black people do not do well
All
in
Zed's
caves.
on the way. Start to wrap
Was
things
Chris
up,
doing
as they
well
say.
in games?
I need some.
No, not in
Deutsche
games. It's that, okay, so in order to find some of the better items in the forest, you have to go down to caves. And at one point, Chris and Oscar decided to go down to cave.
We're all still alive.
And
Chris
the last
went
time that-
first.
I wouldn't
Chris went first, and we followed after. But we were surprised by how long of a descent it was, and descent is the key word because that's the movie.
Pod's closed.
The entire time.
Make a
Oh,
difference.
you're breaking up. No, it's that, yeah, it's the descent. That movie, it's pretty much that. So I'm paranoid going down, and I said, nope, black people don't belong in caves. Nope, start climbing back out. Because Chris goes, oh, it's a multi-arm thing. Hell no, I ain't dealing with that.
Interesting
There
thing.
she
Oh,
is.
there she is. Interesting thing about the cave. The actors who played the monsters and the actresses who played the actual characters weren't allowed to interact in any way.
Oh yeah, for the descent, yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
I believe they were also dancers.
Yeah, it was how they could coordinate very well.
Oh, we got robots.
Yeah, I see him.
Right there behind you, lick my cubes.
Healing.
Ooh, healing. Oh god, thank god I healed because that almost killed me. Oh god, no, she's... Oh god, no, I'm almost dead!
Oh god, Oscar is down!
Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh my blood. Oh my blood.
Oh my blood. Oh god. Oh god.
I'm gonna just shoot her from behind this car.
Lick my cubes is dead.
Oh dear.
Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal. Oh, I
Position
can't-
healed
oh.
us.
Takes a lifetime of study. Electricity has great potential for serious burns.
For a
Oh,
second.
so,
Alright.
So, Sam Raimi is going to do the next Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, I heard.
Neat.
It's actually kind of funny when you think about it because in the first Sam Raimi, in the second Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, there were J. Jonah Jameson was talking about what to name Doc Ock, and they were like bouncing off the names, and one of them was like Doctor Strange, perfect, but it's already taken.
It's taken by two different comic book companies if you think about it.
Who else has it?
DC.
Damn it, Doctor Strange.
Doctor Hugo Strange.
Well, yeah,
Last
Hugo
player
Strange.
standing. Alright, we got a survivalist who's gonna do this.
Come on, man, we believe in you.
I don't think we've
You
ever
got
beat
this.
What, the matriarch? We've beaten her. It's just usually it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, so we're not playing our best, I'm not playing my best, my best role. God, he almost got grabbed there.
I saw that.
Oh no, don't put baby in a corner. Ooh.
Okay, when did this suddenly become a thing?
What?
What?
I'm looking through that same
Yes.
magazine that had the unicorn and llama Monopoly,
Yes.
and there's a Play-Doh set that's like an ice cream maker, right?
Yeah. That's
But
normal.
it's basically implying that the ice cream is unicorn poop.
That's been a thing.
That's been a thing.
I know. When did this start becoming a thing?
Years ago.
I would say early 2000s, really.
Oh.
Stop trying to put me off of Ice Cream Society.
More than a few unicorn poops to get me to stop eating ice cream.
No.
Oh, he's good. He got this. He got this.
He's a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. He can do this.
He doesn't have the gun for that.
Gun.
Oh God!
What gun do I think would be what?
All his blood.
Oh, damn.
I can't hear you over people going blood.
Hold on. What do you think would be the weapon for a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex then in this game?
What did the Body Ventura have in that movie, buddy?
He was,
minigun.
Yeah, he was carrying like a minigun that's supposed to be attached to helicopters.
I know he was using a smaller, portabilized version.
Yeah, his had the backpack.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I don't think there is one in this game. Yeah.
I don't know. We need to find it. Either that, or we need to complain that they need to put a minigun in.
I want to play as Jesse the Body Ventura.
I had the money.
It's breaking up.
I had the money.
The stream's having a little bit of pickups from what Chris is saying.
Frankly, that's who should be the next playable character in this game.
He's the Body Ventura.
Yes. Absolutely.
Now I gotta buy Dragon Ball Fighters again.
That's why I don't get rid of games.
No, I got rid of it a while back because my love of fighting games goes off and on. It's why I picked up Tekken 7 again, because I sold Tekken 7 a while back and I was like, well, I'm not really playing this. Then I saw Leroy was coming out and they had a big sale on the game, so I said, okay, I'll go pick it up Tekken now.
I'm gonna switch from the Nazi ham.
But with Kefla in the game now, I'm like, no, I'll play Dragon Ball Fighters again. Took them long enough. We have so many Gokus.
HX5 grenade pistol. That should be under demolitionist character. Yeah, it is. All right.
Yeah.
Done with support. Demolitionist. I'm gonna blow up the board.
Well,
It's part of my objective. I have to use that gun. Is my objective, but also I'm gonna blow doors.
Use the M9 grenade launcher, play on hard, and weekly survival.
Deal damage with C4 explosives. Kill the boss in survival or weekly. Complete monster ball on suicidal.
Now, who wanna go to the ball? I do, the wicked ass.
Yes, monster's ball. That's a.
So, how many more Gokus can we get in Dragon Ball Fighters?
We can get Kid Goku.
We already got that GT Goku.
No, that's what I'm saying. We get Kid Goku and GT Kid Goku. Why? Because fuck you. You will love the Goku.
No, oops, all Gokus.
I mean, that is what Dragon Ball Fighters is oops, all Gokus.
I still prefer to play Gohan and my two dads.
I may make a new
Oops, all
team. I may do
Gokus.
Broly. I need to make Super Meat team. Broly, and Cooler. Super Meat Boys.
Or Android 16.
Android 16, no, yeah, 16. Super Meat Boys.
He's got that hyper armor for days, especially when you go in for a kamikaze.
True, yeah.
Goku when he had that weird armor from that race that taught him teleportation.
Oh, that race?
I mean, that's technically Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah, that's Super Saiyan Goku.
He has the instant transmission.
Get ready to load.
And I think you can get that as an outfit, I believe.
Okay, then how about Goku with the deadly blood disease?
Nice shooting.
That would be... You probably
What about Goku Black without being red?
Oh, yeah, without... Wait, yeah, technically... Well, yeah, we have Goku Black and Zamasu. Fuck, I just thought about this. Like, yeah, those are Goku too. It's like, fuck, there's so many Gokus in the game.
I know, right?
We're running out of Gokus.
Stop firing!
Goku with the blood disease
Here's
would only...
Toriyama, make more Goku variants for us.
Goku with the blood disease would only have one move, and that's flail.
Oh, what about Angel Goku? Huh?
Oh, we don't have Angel Goku.
Do we have a Super Saiyan 4 Goku?
That's GT Goku.
Does he turn Super Saiyan 4 though?
Only for one of his supers.
Okay.
His
what about
Vegeta? Vegeta, no.
Okay, we need a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
So I can open the trader pod for you.
We gotta keep up with the Goku and Vegetas.
What about Vegeta with his mustache?
Oh, GT Vegeta? We'll talk about that one.
I liked the mustache look for Vegeta.
Mustache.
No one talks about that Vegeta.
No one does, but I liked that Vegeta.
Good stuff, that.
That was Vegeta, his best dad Vegeta.
The one time he hit Trunks too hard, he was like, "Don't cry! I'll get you ice cream."
Actually, that's probably what led to one of my favorite scenes in when Beerus showed up and he slapped Bulma, and it's the first, like, the entire time Vegeta is being very passive because he knows that Beerus is God Destruction. But the
just like, you did not just touch my woman.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's like, that's the one time he snaps and says, "What the fuck did you just do to Bulma?" And he gets pissed and starts fighting Beerus. And it's like, I like that. That's a genuine reason to fight Beerus.
That's because Vegeta's actually a pretty good dad. Oh, we lost a viewer that we had.
It's probably Chris.
Zeds are getting closer.
That's the thing about it. I actually do, like, that's the thing about it. Vegeta's kind of earned his credibility, and that's actually why I've liked what they did in the recent arc in the manga for Super. Which I hope gets an anime. Because it's Vegeta having to deal more with his past.
Oh god, daddy issues.
Not daddy issues, just the terrible things he did, because he finally goes back to Namek in that arc, and has to talk to the Mexicans about the people he killed. It's like, he actually has to...
Have I seen you before? You killed my dad. Oh yeah! Good times.
Come on!
Get wrecked, bitch.
Let's see here, we need... what other Gokus can we get? Now I'm thinking, like, what other Gokus can we throw in this? Oh, I know! Time Patrol Goku. From the, Dragon Ball Hero universe. Yeah, from the Dragon Ball Hero universe.
I got it. Baby Goku. He's a naked baby in a crib.
No,
Super Saiyan 3 Ozaru Goku.
No, he's in his pod, so he's just beating you to death with the pod.
What about Super Saiyan 3 Ozaru Goku?
We haven't seen that one yet.
Because that was the form he was in before he became Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan 4. Yeah.
We must rely. Quick, we must assemble the fighters. Goku, 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 and Goku.
No, and Vegeta. There has to be one Vegeta because Vegeta has to get salty over the fact there's so many Gokus.
The ratio of Vegetas to Gokus is 1 to 6.
Exactly.
Why the hell are there 30 Kakarots?
Let's keep it going.
Why are there 13 of me? Wait, no, because there can only be one of me.
And why does my Vegeta sound more like Red Man, or sound more like Dragoon from the Venture Brothers?
Because for some reason that's what you imagine Vegeta as.
Kakarot!
I'm Son Goku. I'm the
Bitch, I'm
best hero
adorable.
there was.
Vegeta's head sewn onto Red Mantle's shoulders.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Adorable. I'm sad that's not a line. At least in some way, shape, or form in fighters.
You think you're being cute? Bitch, I'm adorable.
Adorable.
I'm about to shut
We're
the
also
pod.
getting new dramatic finishes.
For
Though you never see them.
Dragon
but...
Ball
What?
Z.
What, you eating my character wasn't good enough?
Go make a difference.
No, that was one time. That wasn't a dramatic finish. That was me using the fucking super.
He just fucking ate me!
I'm on the helipad. Nothing can get me out here. I'm safe as can be. Oh no, zombies!
Here on the helipad, I'm safe as can be.
Oh no, they've come for my rocket cheese.
Speaking of cheese,
Yeah.
I found some cheesecloth.
Nice. Where at?
Walmart.
Nice.
So now you can make cheese?
Yeah. I'm gonna be making ricotta Saturday.
Hmm.
Because it's gonna go in the lasagna.
Oh.
I've never been able to get into lasagna because of the ricotta cheese.
I actually like lasagna. It's actually like it's as much as the cheese is in there. It's never like only in bad ones do you actually really taste the ricotta. Most of the time, it's more like
Here's the spiel. I'm making my own pasta mix. This is straight up gonna be next level lasagna. You ain't gonna taste something like this from some restaurant or a box.
Yeah, solid.
I made this shit with my heart and soul. Literally, I literally had to make a ritual to put my heart and soul into the food.
The sauce is gonna take about 4 hours to cook.
You know what the worst thing for me is with lasagna? It's like my dad's favorite thing, so like every time, like either Father's Day or his birthday, you know, lasagna, and it's just like, oh, good. Good.
Pod is open again. Let's get you
Frankly, the only
restarted.
way I can eat it is if I drown it in fucking hot sauce.
I'm impressed by your survival
Really? I
instinct
never
out
knew
there.
that.
Yeah.
I've been trying less and less over the years. I'm trying to use less sauces in food that I eat at restaurants.
Looks like sodding
Really?
Christmas.
Any reason why?
To really enjoy the food as it is.
Ah, so
Well, that
like
and
no
it's
modifications. Try the pure, like its pure
Well,
form.
we're all still
That
Yeah.
and it's filled with stuff to make it addictive. MSG, crack cocaine.
Crack.
MSG's not bad.
Nice.
Flavor enhancer.
Cheers.
Oh,
MSG is
MSG,
nice.
crack cocaine, more MSG.
All it is salt.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they want you to think.
Don't go back to that 90s
Hurry up.
spoof conspiracy
Yes, I'll get you
theory.
closer.
It's a
MSG.
bunch of cobblepot, hog swallow,
It's-
cod swallow. Shit.
It's really
Cod
Chinese
swallow.
mind control drugs.
Go kill
That's going back to communist era propaganda right there. Oh.
Ancient Chinese secret, my ass.
I was about to say that! I was legitimately about to say that! It's Chinese. So in the name of the Father, the Son, of the Holy Ghost,
Oh,
shoulder, knees, and toes. Turn your nose, strike a pose. Yeah, that's honey. That's the reason why. It's like, hey, why don't you go speak at the church? Nope. Hell. Nope. That's all in you, honey, and that's why I'll support you for that. It's like, your dad never leaves a prayer because your dad leaves a prayer, it's gonna feel terribly wrong.
Ah, God!
Fucking
Darn it.
siren! I had a headshot on the Scrake. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, honey and jam.
Where are all you?
I'm
Oh,
on the
there you are.
helipad.
I picked up.
I'm between a scrake and a wall.
Good stuff, that.
Okay.
Much better. Cheers.
Let's get your mom glowers at everyone.
Ah, shit. I just need $1. I'll have
I need about 350.
666 dosh. 9.
Come on, come on!
Oh, hello, Scrag. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, but it's your mother.
G-Mac.
I love you to death, honey, but it's your mother.
Nothing but pain.
So, after going to natural family planning, I realized that my life is filled with this shit.
The balls is natural family planning.
Natural family planning.
No one dies.
Right, that was comfortably engaged we went to. We didn't go to natural family planning yet. We have to find out we have to find out if we're required to go to that.
I'm not gonna lie, natural family planning sounds like one of those places that pretends that it's a actual abortion clinic, and then lies
No, it
to.
sounds like.
Hold on, I want to hear what Pat says first.
And then lies to the women about how long they can wait before aborting, and then it's just like, oh well, you're past the date. Guess you have to have the baby now. It was all God's plan. No, it was you fucking lying, you cunt.
Anyways, you were saying, Mike?
Sounds like it's supposed to be a fertility clinic, but natural family planning makes it also sound like a brothel.
Chance. I have to power down.
No, so we kind of learned about natural family planning at this thing. It was more that it's a way to. Honey, what's the best way? Ovulation.
Over. Get back to work. More Zeds inbound.
So sort of place that kind of tracks your safe days and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Sounds like a cuckold's dream.
I mean, not for nothing, but why don't y'all just, just get some. I mean, if you don't want kids now, why don't you just like get a thing done, or get some pills?
No, that's the entire point of this. That it's an alternative to the pill.
Because Catholics will hate her.
No, Catholics don't actually give a shit. As much as you would think that, only a few Catholics will actually like give a shit if you took the pill. Most people do.
Gotta love the fact that you're basically expected to shoot the flesh pounds in the chest, but all that does is fucking piss them off.
It's like the trick. It's like the fake fuck me spot. Yeah, I like how all boss have the glowing killed me spot. That's a fake one.
That's true.
I mean, it is where you're supposed to hit them for like criticals, but it just pisses them off and makes them do the charge.
I got the Jack Oster.
Pain. Oh, god dang it. That flew over your head.
That's better.
I got him. Don't worry, Papa got you.
God, they're frozen so...
Let's get you reset.
Pain.
I will say, though, spending 8 hours learning about
That's great.
financials and things like that. But you know, financials actually wasn't the thing. It was mostly just what does God expect of you for this marriage was very tedious.
What does God expect?
Interesting.
What does he expect of you, Dimitri?
Pretty much to be there for Katrina, the usual things, da da da.
Because you couldn't have gleaned that on your own.
Don't do cocaine and hookers. Don't do cocaine and hookers. Don't do.
What? I'm
Damn
not
it, I
allowed to
did
cheat on my wife? Huh.
There's Zeds on the scope.
Who would have
Must close the pod very soon.
I
Plenty
mean,
to
not
spare.
really. I
Cheers.
don't think I really learned anything new. So, because you and I have been doing everything that they were teaching us, like, hey, this is what we should be doing as a married couple. It's like, hey, we're already doing that.
Eh, sometimes it helps to know that you're doing the right thing already.
Alright, I'm going back up to my hidey hole on the thing. I wish you guys the best of luck with the boss.
Alright, who wants demolitionist support? I guess I'm gonna be Pat's demolitionist support then.
Okay.
Point me to
fuck that,
something
Jesus
and I will
fucking Christ.
blow them up.
You need help,
I
Mike?
am swarmed!
Go help Mike. Someone go help Mike.
The
Alright, let's go,
round
Mike.
just started and he was like, good luck with the boss. Ah! Just fucking immediately.
Get off it, get off it, get off it!
Keep it going.
He's beating my ass into the wall. Oh good, there was a door there. Thank you for knocking me through the door at hyperspeed. I appreciate you.
Behind the door, behind the door, get behind the door. There.
I'm currently running for my life.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Or good luck. Have fun.
What? With what?
Get that door.
Dimitri, my buddy! Right down behind me.
Gotta reload, gotta reload, gotta reload!
Oh hey, it's Flipbound I brought with me.
Oh god!
Yeah.
What's time? What's time?
Oh, you guys are behind the door, aren't you? Ooh.
We're outside, you dummy.
Wow,
Get
you
your ass over here.
dumbass. Because, yeah, we have both the flex out and a straight.
Yeah, anytime you guys want to come over here.
Here and now, no help.
We're coming, we're coming.
We're coming.
Finish the last
I'm
ones
getting
off.
gang
So I
fucked.
can avoid.
So I'm trying to help out Mike. Alright, the flex round's down. Oh god, I gotta heal.
Strike!
Oh, god damn it. Get him off Mike. Ah, straight down.
Nice, slow poke.
I tried to, I was helping you.
I was referring to the rest of them.
I blew a lot of them up.
Come see me.
Afterwards, you dingus!
No, I
My-
did. I was killing
You're
them.
a real survivor.
In my defense,
For you.
Oscar was the one who welded the door shut.
Why did you weld the door shut?
We were surrounded. We didn't think you guys were coming around our side.
I had to! I had to scrape!
Ammo sit rep.
What, you seal all the doors?
The door?
Oh, good stuff.
Fucking jackass! In fact, me
I
and
had
Mike
a
survived
shotgun,
that.
but someone picked it up.
Everyone still here?
I'm gonna get a ball. This.
New magazine.
It's the spot.
I have a shovel.
I have C4. Oh, and I have the Seeker 6.
Where you at? Where you at? I'm gonna fucking beat you.
Last chance. I have to power down.
Charles, I'll beat you with Charles.
How do you like them apples, huh? How do you like them apples? Son of a bitch!
Do you have a mask that makes you look like,
Inbound.
Scorpion?
Oh.
That was the boy. It's a Japanese guy named, like, Hiroki Sanada wearing a gold scorpion mask. And, like, how could I resist?
Neat.
What the?
Zombies! Zombie! Zombie! Zombie!
Fuck this.
Ooh, double flesh pound.
See? Here I am. Help. See, look at this. See that? That's a... Yeah? grenade. And he's dead. We got a robot.
It's Greg.
Reloading.
Good shot, mate.
I saved you.
Thank you.
Another strike over here.
Practice.
Excellent. That's nearly all of them.
And it's dead. No, wait, no, it's not. Now it's running right at me. And now it's dead.
I mean, until I saw that there was one other black woman there, yes.
I reload. Let's get you
It was
What
weird,
about a black
literally,
woman?
it's like... Alright, so when I went to this class that we had to go to, it's Catholic, right? And I'm like, okay, this will be fine. And I sit down, it's just nothing but white people, and maybe like one of the Spanish, like, families. It's just nothing but white folks, and it's like... That situation where you're just like, I gotta find one brother or somebody, so I know at least that there's
You had
like,
that
someone
get
else
out
here.
moment where you're like, please tell me
No,
there's
there's only
another
one.
brother here. Please tell me there's another brother here.
I didn't see that one. I only saw the one with like the big hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her, and then I saw a rather thick girl with
Yeah, no, I didn't see that one. I only saw the weapons one.
or maybe
I have a nail gun.
I'm gonna start trapping the doors.
Yeah, no, that's the reason
Quick.
that's the reason
To the
I posted
helipad.
the
Bring up the trading
yeah, she was
controls
just like
and upgrade
the
your
white folks
gear.
and me just sitting there. It's like feels weird being the one black guy going to this thing. Because if there was like a few other black guys, it's like okay, but it feels weird. It's like Catholics is only like Catholics is Catholics.
Hurry up.
Catholic
Zeds
is
are
like a
getting
white
closer.
thing. I know it's not, but sometimes it feels that way when you're there.
Sudden Christmas.
Nope, can't close that one. Done with you, Pat.
Pod's
Close
closed.
this? No, we can't. Can
Go
we close
make a
these?
difference.
Shit, no, we can't.
I suppose this
Oh god, it's her.
Oh god, it's her.
Quick, everyone to the helipad. We'll be safe forever.
Go to the helipad. Oh god, she sounds close. Oh god, she sounds even closer. Oh god, she sounds like she's right behind me.
She is! She's right there! Ah!
Oh, there she is.
Okay, coming.
Yeah.
You're approaching me. Deal. Oh, hello, robot. Bye, robot. Where's she at? Oh, she's
I was
right
gonna
up
make a
my
whole horse joke, but I can't think of any whole horse memorable lines.
Excuse me, robot. Ow! You sassy bitch. Nope, don't chase me through here. No. 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 Stop it. Yeah, that's right, you go out that door.
Reloading. Reloading.
Robot.
Obama's a llama.
Wait, I see Spock.
Good stuff, that.
I'm going for ammo.
There's a... Wait, these explosives exploding! Oh right, I think it looks like
You
reloaded.
exploding, you coward!
Because when they actually hit the target, they tend to just
knock
sort
them
of
back,
hit them.
because, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to aim down.
Stuck nail
Because that's the same thing like with my grenade launcher. I have to aim it down more if you want it to explode. If it hits him, it just knocks him back.
I mean, you'd think it didn't really fucking matter where you hit the goddamn fucker with the goddamn explosives, but apparently it do.
Game logic. Game 101.
Oh, I hit with the pistol. Fuck you guys. Blah, 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 blah.
Ah, gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal!
Hi there, I would appreciate it if you didn't punch out all my blood.
Oh god. Getting down.
Healing.
Oh no, I need help.
I'm Christ, he's right in front of me!
Sweet merciful crap!
My God! Oh, that's what God, that's the fear of God. Huh.
Go down, robot, fuck off.
I am completely out of ammo in every. Oh God, took out the heal.
Over here by me, there's usually boxes that have been respawning. Yeah, there's one right here, right next to me.
Oh God, must heal, must not die yet.
Fall back, fall back, fall back. Over here by me, right behind you. Oh shit, show C.
Get out, get out. Leave, 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 leave.
Over here by me, Dimitri. Come here, quick.
Clutch is real. The clutch. The clutch.
I spent that entire fight. I spent the entire fight killing her robots as they came in the doors. So you guys can focus on her.
Oh, the clench! The clench! The clench!
I know, like, Dimitri, turn around and come back to me right now! She appears, I'm like, she's right behind you!
I know, I turned to turn back to you. I see her, and I literally healed. She knocked off my health, and I'm like, this is clench moment. So I just fired my grenade launcher, just unloading in the bitch. And I'm like, I'm either gonna die here, or I'm gonna knock off, or I'm gonna kill her. Either way. That was a fucking clench.
You know what I'd love to do for a stream one day?
What?
One of my favorite games by Double Fine. Stacking.
Stockenblocken?
Stockenblocken!
Das ist nein Stockenblocken!
The Autobahn, das ist good. Euthanizing the mentally feeble, das is good.
That's as good as killing them from the mentally impaired.
Genetically inferior! You must be first!
Pasta primavera? No, 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 no. Pasta primavera! Everyone point and laugh at the idiot.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Do what now?
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm gonna play Berserker.
Oscar, why'd you say you motherfucker?
It's just a joke. It was like a comic, which is like one person's like, "I want hamburger." Hamburger? Oh, you mean hamburger? And the person's like, "Oh, you mean motherfucker?"
Oh, you mean don't insult the people that are making your food unless you want spit in it?
I'll show you. Hold on.
And when I leave, I wipe your it's like I wipe your buns and my ass cheeks.
Gave him a clap. Clap, clap.
Got that chocolate sauce all over your burger now. Happy birthday.
How did you like your ball sweat patty?
Safety's off.
I just like chocolate.
Need to make some money. Oh, good stuff. That.
I hurt myself before I even met any of the zombies.
Good job.
How did you hurt yourself before the zombie?
Because I jumped off a high ledge.
Into lava. I'm a
There's no Nazi
berserker,
lava.
which means I have at
Now there's
least.
lava on the stage.
No, wait, not later. But I am a berserker, which means I have 50% more health than you. Never mind.
Would you like to
75%
making
more.
fuck Berserker? No, my love for you is like a truck Berserker. Would you like to
some
making fuck?
No, would you like some making fuck?
There's gonna be a new new Jane Silent Bob movie.
Yeah.
After reboot?
No, I meant reboot.
Oh, I've already seen that. I have a poster for it.
Really?
I was unaware that it had come out.
We went to me and Alex went to an early access screening kind of thing.
That's why.
So it was a pre-release kind of screening shit for Fandango. It was fucking good. I liked it.
Perfect. Pod is open again. Let's get you restocked.
The poster has this like Avengers feel to it.
No one died that time.
Well, I mean that's.
Merveilleux.
I'm guessing that's supposed to be the does Blunt Man and Chronic get brought up?
Yes, obviously, because they're rebooting the Blunt Man and Chronic movie.
Fantastic.
Can you
Oh,
guess
that's
what
the plot of the new movie?
Yep. There's a new goddamn movie for them to stop.
You all are the penis lickers.
Big as these things when we live in caves.
Oh god.
Actually, a really good movie.
What?
Definitely worth a watch. Oh my god, it's fucking Wilson.
Oh, you found Wilson?
Yeah, that's the collectible for this level.
Got it.
Shoot him in the face.
And then, as he died, a spectral face appeared.
Time's almost up.
Please.
Kill him like the rest.
Oh god. So Pat, I was going through my YouTube history, and I remember when last weekend when we explained BET to Katrina.
Black Entertainment Television?
Yeah, because Katrina never knew about BET.
Really?
No, okay, she knew about it, but she never watched BET. And I said BET is trash television for black people. She's like, really? So I pulled up the BET Awards. And I'm like, everything you're seeing here is the example of what is BET.
Oh, speaking of stupid awards, the Razzies decided to put Godzilla, King of the Monsters, for nomination for worst sequel, adaptation, or remake.
Kiss my ass.
That's because the Razzies want to pretend like they have any credibility when it comes to being reviewers of things.
Hipster dumbasses who don't know shit about shit.
Well, no, I would give credit to the old Razzies, but it's much like the Oscars. It's just a meat beating. It's, hey guys, look how cool we are, because look, we're making fun of this movie.
We don't buy into the hype of Godzilla. Dude, it's a fucking Godzilla movie.
It's also better than the last one, because everybody, I love how the double standard for the reviews. First time it comes, the first American Godzilla comes out. Oh, well, there's too much human and not enough monster. Second movie, all about the monster. It's got too much monster and not enough human. What do you want?
Also, it's messed up that they have Godzilla in there and not the Charlie's Angels reboot, which was apparently really bad.
That's hot garbage.
Oh yeah, that came out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looked awful.
And the reason why the same reason why it failed is the same reason why you said it with a question mark there. They got like zero marketing.
No, we got some. No.
It got a few bits of marketing, but it was garbage.
It was marketing not off of Charlie's Angels itself, which actually would have been fine. No, even in the trailer it says a new song by X singer. I forgot who the singer was, but it's like this new singer. It's like this is their new song. It's going to debut, and that's when you know a movie's going to be bad. When you're not selling the movie, you're selling people on, hey, you want to hear this new song on the soundtrack that happens to be in this movie. That's when you know this is going to be bad.
That just reminds me of when I bought the what was it? The soundtrack for Infamous 2, just so I could have a copy of the song House of the Rising Sun from the commercial.
Yeah.
Wasn't on the fucking thing.
Oh, side note, because this is being celebrated across Twitter, they put the soundtrack of Anarchy Reigns on Spotify.
Oh yeah, because dude, you know how long it's been since Anarchy Reigns? Anarchy Reigns is an amazing soundtrack, but the only place you can really get it is on iTunes.
Or, you know, YouTube.
Yeah, if you pirate it, but like if you want to actually own it, or you want to take it with you, without having to be like a pain in the ass, go through YouTube and
Pirate Bay.
Wish I could get it on
That's
Google
actually where I
Play.
had to, because that's where I had to buy it. Like that and Metal Gear Revengeance soundtrack they took off of Amazon, so I had to go get them on Apple.
Reload drink!
Gotcha. You Mac.
Boy, am I glad this gun basically magnetizes to their fucking skulls.
What gun?
The standard rifle.
It's cloaked.
Somebody's gun is like doot 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 in slow mode.
This batch out.
Oh, it's mine.
Nice work. We can reopen
It's like a
Because
shooting
my-
horn.
Yeah, it's because mine has a the SSD I'm using has a suppressor on it, so it automatically makes a pink pink sound, which when slow mode amplifies it.
Oh,
I
hey.
love that sound.
I like that Doom gave in to the shooting horn skeleton. Demon. Makes me a happy bitch.
Come see me. The pod's safely open. Nicely done.
If you had to choose to live through one of the Doom games, which one would it be?
Doom?
Yeah, Doom.
If I had to choose what?
Live through any of the Doom games.
Oh.
Would we be any? Would we be just a random, just us as a civilian, or like a Marine and not the Doom guy?
You would
Basically.
be you, but you would be taking place. You would be taking the place of the Doom guy.
Better not be any bats. I hate bats.
Oh, I want. Then I do remake Doom.
I'd go into Doom 3 and find some duct tape to get the goddamn flashlight on my gun.
Just get the
Yeah, but
update
you only
Doom
see
3.
like
Just
a
fuck
small
this.
fucking speck.
Yeah, as I'll say, you still see shit. It's just you see better shit. That's why you gotta update your Doom 3 to Doom 3.0. Then you'll get it.
More Zeds on the scope.
It's not like Anthem where you have the Christmas lights still up.
Eddie!
Okay, how about this?
Barging into my room.
If you had to survive for, let's say, a month in one survival craft game, which one would you want it to be?
Where'd you go?
A survival craft game.
You know what I mean, right?
Loading. Shit.
Like Minecraft and,
Stuff.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Watch it. Get off me.
I have to think about that.
Come on, come on. Oh! Shit.
I got an easy one.
What?
Sim Survival Island.
Watch my back.
I have no idea what that is.
Shit.
It was a Sims game where you had to support you played people who were castaways on an island.
Oscar, why? Why would you do this to us?
I'm not gonna die.
Why would you do this to us?
Keep it going.
I mean, he's right on that.
Why would you do this to us?
Look, there are no dangerous
dead.
animals in that game, and basically the biggest thing I have to worry about is keeping myself happy. Because food is ridiculously easy to get in that game.
you know what I would have gone with?
What?
But what kind of food is it?
Don't Starve.
Oh, good stuff, that.
That was the last one.
Don't starve with all those monsters and your sanity.
Look, all I gotta do is find the pig village.
A good instinct.
Volcano erupted.
Yay. Soon darkness will spread across the land.
And like literally anything that comes for me in that month, the fucking pigs will take care of.
Also, in regards to food in the Sims game, there's like tropical stuff like bananas and coconuts.
But where's the meat?
Bring up the trading
You
controls
get like
and upgrade your
rabbits,
Just
and
rabbits?
fish,
No
rabbits
wild,
and various fishes. I can't remember all the stuff that was in that game.
wild pigs?
I mean, there was a wild pig.
Ride your hole.
Look, all that matters is I'm going to survive for 30 days.
Do you even know
Only-
how to survive in such an environment? Hmm? Hmm? Do you know how to build shelter?
Well, that's the thing, though. If it's a survival craft game, we don't really need to know how to build things. We just have to get all the things that a book tells us is necessary to make a thing, put them in a pile, and boom.
Yeah,
What if it was survival craft horror, but you have to craft it yourself without a
book? Yeah, well, say you'd probably have a book to explain it, but you'd have to craft it. Like it would tell you, hey, here's the stuff to put it together. Now put it together.
Alright, how about alternate question? I guess an alternate question would be, what environment could you survive in with your given skills in a craft survival game?
My given skills?
Yeah. All depends on is the environment. Whatever fauna, flora is in that game. You got to survive for 30 days.
Regular flesh pounder here.
Okay.
Dude, I can barely survive in the environment that I'm currently in.
I mean, I can survive in Minecraft days.
I can survive in tundra. Survive in hot climates. I can survive in woodland temperate, wetland temperate.
We're talking about a survival game. Like, which environment from a game?
Probably Minecraft.
Ah, pain. Alright, I got one. If you could have a personal-sized traveling device, what would it be? And by personal size, I mean something you can carry on your person, whether it be your pockets or your backpack.
Personalized traveling device?
Yeah, you know, like any traveling device that's like in a game or a universe.
TARDIS.
I was about to say, are we talking like mounts?
No. Okay, you know, like a teleporter or a wand that teleports you from any fictional universe, so long as you could reasonably fit it within your pocket or backpack.
TARDIS.
Oh, then totally the teleporter from Power Rangers.
I could put the TARDIS into a briefcase and carry that with me.
He's not wrong on that one.
Just use that shit like fucking Mystical Beasts or whatever that movie was.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah. Boom. There you go. That's a traveling device, and it's got the amenities of home.
I would probably just take the briefcase from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I mean, that doesn't really travel anywhere, though. Does it?
It technically travels to a pocket dimension.
Oh, well, true, but
This
I assume it had to
reminds-
take you from point A to point B or something.
I mean, yeah, if you want the point A to point B, you're right. And yes, no, it doesn't fit that. But I was thinking more in the category of technically it's just taking me somewhere else. It's just taking me to a pocket dimension.
You earned the money.
I use that as my vacation home. I never have to leave the house. I just literally go, alright, I'm going on vacation for a while.
No, you know what I would want? I would want the Morpher from Power Rangers Mystic Fun or Power Rangers Mystic Force. Because that was a magic fucking wand.
All Zeds on the scope.
That turned into a cell phone.
Hey,
Exactly.
Here's the thought. Anything from Capsule Core.
Yeah, capsules. Yeah, fuck me. You're right. It's all pill form, so yeah, fuck it.
It's right in your pocket. Usually they come in a little case so you can get like a house, a car, a goddamn fat motherfucker with machetes.
Huh, I never thought they'd include that in the Captain Core stuff.
You gotta special order it. It's for the fetish edition.
You know, gotta get that. You know, woman's gotta make that money somehow.
I was about to say, how do you think it became a multi-million-dollar corporation?
I mean,
We
how do you
don't
think that is?
judge. We profit.
Look, we all know that Bulma's mom is a fucking android. They just won't admit it.
I wouldn't be surprised. She hasn't fucking
That bitch
aged in...
hasn't aged.
Yeah.
That's what I was bringing up. That bitch hasn't aged. More than anyone
Asian.
else.
She's Asian.
Not even
She
Asian.
she just hasn't hit menopause yet, alright? Give her that.
Bitch is dead.
Once she hits
Chris,
menopause, she's gonna turn into a prude.
Chris, I give you this decision. You can either continue to wear shoes in the house, or continue to have sex with this ageless Asian body. Once again, my mother in the next room
is just horrified by everything you're saying.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
Oh, that's no fun.
Lasers!
My mom has gotten wise to my game. Now she just ignores
tuned in,
me.
She's watching the stream. Now
She knows what you're saying, boy.
No, she just tuned into the stream and now she's like getting the full conversation, so now she knows what the fuck's going on.
I wish. At least then I'd have a viewer.
Pod is open again. Let's get you restocked.
Fighting. What fighting game world would you want to live in?
Just the world itself.
Ooh.
You would be entering whatever tournament though.
As an audience or as a
no, you're as a fighter. You will be entering the tournament as a fighter.
Oof.
No one has died. It's slow.
There's not a lot of great options for being alive in a fighting game universe. Because, like, a lot of fighting games, basically, entire governments rests on who can punch better.
Actually, no. I know one you could actually do, and it wouldn't be that bad. Street Fighter.
Yeah, but there's a lot
bad.
of terrorist groups in that universe.
Shadowloo.
I got one. I got one I'd go for.
Alright. What?
King of Fighters.
Ooh.
Very.
I mean, yeah, but then you're still like like Geese's mega corporation.
Geese is dead.
Geese is dead. About to say, if you're going by technically King of Fighters logic, he'd be in the modern ones. But yeah, Geese is dead. They're just fighting.
Well, is anyone in charge of his new? In charge of his mega?
The only person who would be in charge of it is corporate toadies, because Rock Howard, his son, isn't like corporate
up for his game.
Yeah, he's like Terry's apprentice, isn't he?
He's basically Terry's adopted son, which is why the team Team Rock and My Two Dads is Terry, Geese, and Rock.
Yeah.
I got a flesh pound over here. I got 2 flesh pounds over here. Okay.
Where you at? Where you at?
I'm right by Oscar.
All right, I'm on my way to you guys.
I can't see none of y'all's. Oh, they're there.
Yeah, I'm over by
center.
Yeah, I'll say I'm with Pat. See, me personally, honestly, I would either go for Street Fighter or personally Tekken.
Get me with the.
Yeah, Tekken, you're dealing with some outside.
I don't know about Tekken. Tekken's kind of. The Zaibatsu, man. The Zaibatsu get pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, I take that back. I'll take Go Girl.
Also, you know what just occurred to me?
Hold on, I want to hear what Mike has to say first.
Okay,
I got one better. Virtual Fighter. There's no corporations to deal with.
True.
My knowledge, I mean, it's been a while since I looked up more for Virtual Fighter, but.
You were saying, Pat?
But I just realized something when it comes to living in the Street Fighter universe. Not only are you dealing with a bunch of terrorist groups, the rampant gang problem, considering the fact that Street Fighter and Final Fight take place in the same universe.
That's only if you're in Metro City.
There's plenty of gang violence and shit like that in King of Fighters too. But the problem is, while you have the Dark Hado and shit to worry about in fucking Street Fighter, you got the Orange Theater to worry about in fucking King of Fighter.
You're right, Mike. You're right.
And another thing, it also depends. It also depends on whether we're considering Streetwise also canon.
No, Streetwise never canon.
Because then you got actual fucking zombies.
I'm not talking about Streetwise.
I don't know Streetwise.
Oh
it was
god.
The failed remake of Final Fight that they tried to back during the era when Capcom was trying to go Let's Go America style.
And they basically tried to knock off what is it? Fucking the fucking crime game. Grand Theft Auto.
True Crime.
No, they were trying to knock off Grand Theft Auto because that had become so big.
Yeah. Well, you said crime, so I was like, crime?
Every collectible has been found. You're welcome, guys.
Grand Theft Auto isn't made for my child. Well, no shit, it's named after a fucking crime.
Right.
Time's almost up.
I'm sorry that you can't buy and eat cookies in our fucking.
But no, actually, I thought about which fighting game, and now I think about it, it's like.
Oh god.
I'm willing to take the ass beating because I have a chance to get a parasite.
I have a chance to learn some sick moves from Terry, and work on my jump shot playing basketball with him.
True. I would just practice. Yeah, I mean, I would either be part of the anti-Skullgirl unit, or I'd just be part of just learn to get a parasite.
It'd be kind of cool to work with the Shinrai Ryu in Mortal Kombat.
Plus I have a chance to see my glorious bouncing boobies.
You do have hands on that, but I can see Ninja Kid. I can see Ninja Kid, so.
What gaming world in general would you like to inhabit?
Game world in general? Mass Effect.
Shoot him in the butthole.
Like, honestly, Mass Effect is mine.
You know what would be kind of cool to be a part of?
What?
Twisted Metal.
That's if you... Oh, God.
I mean, yeah, that's if you survive long enough to get a car.
That's what I was gonna say. You have to, like... That's one of those situations where, like, your 60 Sunday fucked.
I don't know, it's a bit of a toss-up for me.
Look, just you know, don't live in any metropolitan cities around Christmas. Because that's when the Twisted Metal tournaments are. They're always around Christmas.
So what are your thoughts, Mike?
My toss-up is,
Ew, I'm up close and I found out that this guy has, like, skull nipple pasties.
Well, that's horrifying.
Kill him faster! Kill him faster! Kill him faster! The nipples are getting hard!
Oh, those aren't even pasties, those are piercings.
No, those are just what his nipples look like.
No, those are nipple piercings.
Oh, God.
Yeah, wow. See there, nipple piercings. You can see it right there.
I got a reaction out of her. You.
By the way, you guys are gonna get really mad at me, but I'm glad we won that fight.
I thought you looked over to the side when I said...
Because I accidentally sold my weapon, so I had to rely on my knife.
Alright.
You just working on your berserker stat. That's all you're doing. I got the kill. So,
a little.
Yeah, toss up choice number one.
I mean, it's.
Hold on, Pat.
They can't see you, so it's really more fun for me.
Anyways, you were saying, Mike?
Toss up choice number one, Titanfall 2. The Titanfall universe in general.
That would be fun.
I mean, with the militia versus the IMC, there's a lot of chance for me to get my own Titan. If I join the militia, improve myself. You know how it goes.
Yeah. No, I can't deny on that one. And the other one?
Another one would probably be Final Fantasy XIV.
Really?
Because it's a very nice world. It's very well built.
True.
It's got a lot of
You
dank
right.
lore.
You right.
You right.
You know what would probably be a good choice for a socially anxious person like me?
What?
The Sims.
Yeah.
Just know exactly what people think of you at any given time.
Oh, you know, I still have another one to do, Kingdom Hearts Universe.
No.
Oh, God.
I'm willing to go down that rabbit hole. I didn't say y'all have to join me. I said I'm willing to.
I'd rather do .hack than Kingdom Hearts. Come on.
No, I'll take Kingdom Hearts.
I'll risk getting hacked.
I just imagine just schools in the Kingdom Hearts universe, you know, trying to explain what happened during that particular length of history, and just heads exploding, like in fucking scanners.
That would be amazing.
It's really quite simple. You see, a 12-year-old boy took on...
Technically, this all started in ancient war that started because the Master of Masters saw the future by putting his eye inside of a sword, and we're done.
Birds of Prey is the first good female superhero movie.
Wait, what about Wonder Woman?
Who's the dead motherfucker who said that?
Who's the twinkle-toed little cocksucker who just signed his own fucking death warrant?
I love how that implies that Captain Marvel is a bad movie.
I don't imply that that's Captain. I don't give a fuck about Captain Marvel. That's already bottom tier. I didn't give a shit. No, the fact that stepping on Wonder Woman's toes is the reason why I'm like, who's the twinkle-toed cocksucker who's fucking ignoring Wonder Woman?
What about the Persona universe? Would you live in there?
As a Persona user or as a regular schmo?
I assume if you're going to be living in this universe, you got access to whatever you brought.
Yeah, you would have to survive in it, so you would probably either be just regular Joe Schmo, or you would eventually get a Persona. So, I mean, the toss-up, that's not a bad toss-up, because either you're okay, for the most part, you're just living a normal life, or you get dragged into a supernatural story, which then is still fun, it's just dark.
And, like, which Persona game? Because they all have varying things.
The best one made to date, so 5.
Oh, that's not so bad, then.
I mean, you get to be in modern Tokyo, you get to tool around Shinjuku, Akihabara, all those places, have fun.
You get to play shogi.
How about a game of Lucky Hit?
And then there's the ever-famous Big Bang Burger.
Dude, I won't lie. When I played Persona 4, I almost could not do it without having some food with me.
Hello, 1945.
Because every time I played that game and went to go do the Beef Bowl challenges and shit, I got hungry.
Alright, I got... You know what? That makes me think of one.
Alright.
What video game food that you cannot replicate in real life would you want to eat? And by replicate, I mean, in real life, I mean, like, any food that you could reasonably get in real life. Not any of those. Any game food that relies on a fictional meat
or something like that.
That would be pretty much anything in Final Fantasy 15.
I gotta tell you, I'd love to try some of the drinks in the game After Party.
Like, you can't get behemoth meat in our world.
True, you can't.
Or any of the foods from Monster Hunter World.
Monster Hunter World, like any of the meats from Monster Hunter World. God, some of that shit looks good.
People try to recreate it. They did bang-up jobs.
But it's not exact. There's something about that special meat.
You dead now, motherfucker!
Also, I'm a sucker for I'm sucker for stuff like Monster Hunter World just because I do love the whole concept of you kill a creature and as soon as you kill it, you get to cook and eat it.
You're not so tough.
It's one thing I kind of like about Final Fantasy 15. It's basically the same way.
Yeah.
I've come up with a new recipe.
And reload.
God, my throat is so fucking scratchy.
That was the most terrifying thing in the game. Like you're just driving around, trying to get to the next waypoint. Then suddenly Ignis is just like, "I've come up with a new recipe." The fuck! Christ, Ignis, calm down.
Recipe!
Yeah, basically.
Comes running at you at Mach 5. You're in the car with me!
When that game came out, everybody was saying I was fucking Ignis the minute they heard that fucking line come out of his goddamn mouth.
I mean, you are the cook.
Yeah, kinda.
Us people. Keep this going.
Okay.
If you're the cook of the group, I would actually like, yeah, no, like, that's always Mike. He cooks it. Mike is
did
either...
I tell you that I found a recipe book of Final Fantasy 15 recipes?
No, you did not.
Somebody compiled the recipes for the items in the game and made recipes out of them.
Oh, God.
You know what that makes me think of?
What?
I have this handbook for all the things you can do with redstone in Minecraft, and all I could think when I saw that was, this is going to be useful information for the next 2 months. Until they update and basically change everything. Because they had to rebalance it.
Remember how much of a savant I was with freaking redstone?
Oh yeah.
I designed like automated doorways for all of your homes.
Do you remember my horrific underground sheep farm?
Oh no! Oh my God! Remember that time? There was one time, and Chris will tell you it's looking so messed up.
Mike left the party for some reason.
And now he's back. There was one time I had a dog in our Minecraft village, and we constructed an underground little base for me through a well, and as a little bit of an aesthetic, I had an underground lava pit behind glass.
Yeah, it fucking threw out a network error and it booted me from the party. I joined again and it said network error and booted me from the party again.
Yeah, I saw you getting overrun. I'm like, oh shit, and that's why I started covering you because I'm like, wait till Mike gets back. Wait till Mike gets back.
Did it even say I left the party?
It did.
It did say you left the party. It didn't say why you left the party. Just that you left the party. You joined back up and you left again.
Anyway, so the dog teleports when it needs to get near you, and what happened was, I went inside my little hallway of lava, and the dog teleported into the lava and died instantly, and Chris started like laughing maniacally about it.
I mean, it's Chris. When he doesn't laugh maniacally about it.
Oh wait, no, I think it was Pat that was laughing about it, and then I burned his house in revenge.
Pat would.
I would.
That sounds like Pat. That sounds like Pat. You right. You
right.
Right.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I love that this is a fucking meme now with me. You right.
I'm a bad person.
You right.
Don't make me shoot you.
Pat,
don't move, I'm gonna shoot you.
That's good stuff right there.
What's up?
I healed you.
I'm a new man.
Oh.
I picked up a fucking healing gun for some reason.
This is fucking Barbara's fault. You know,
it's just on the fault. It's Barbara.
I forget, who's Barbara?
Barbara's the AI from their Uno games.
From Markiplier's in the Uno game. Because they're playing the Rayman map. And every time Wade and Barbara
Oh god, the
there.
Rayman stuff.
Yep, the Rayman Uno game. And every time Barbara is one of the AI, he gets fucked over massively.
Someone might be interested in these antiques.
Those fucking oh god, those pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
What, Rayman games or just
I
the Rayman?
the Rayman remix of Uno because of those
yeah.
bullshit cards.
Take him down.
Oh, I did not know that was a siren. Hi, siren.
Pull a 3 in the next 5 seconds, or we'll fucking add 15 cards to your hand.
What?
Flashbang. Get fucked, bitch.
Only draw numbers, or else we'll add more cards.
Yep.
Think of anything but the number 3, or you lose the game instantly.
They had some amazing games though, and I loved every single time they played the fucking Uno, that version of Uno. Because every time Mark and them played it, it was the funniest shit ever.
There's 2 left. There you are, motherfucker. 1 left. Go get him, Oscar. Never mind, I got him.
That party's over, lads. Get
You
ready
kill
for the
thief.
next one. It's coming.
Yes. Yes, I be is.
How are we doing for ammo?
Fuck the healing pistol. Fuck that SMG. Give me the super weapon.
Oh, thank you.
Back on all pistons.
Oh. Second pistol. Now I'm dual wielding pistols. Who wants some? Come get some. Fuck you. I'll fuck you good.
So I've been playing the DLC
Found a weapon.
for Kingdom Hearts, yes.
Yes.
And it seems that I paid $30 for the ability to, firstly, to be able to actually record the last cutscene. And to do a boss rush that a good amount of them are total horse shit.
Yep. It actually is stated by a lot of players. The boss rush for this game is the equivalent of, what is it? I'm trying to think of the game where it's like you should be max level before you do this part of the game.
I am max level, and I have the ultimate weapon.
You still ain't ready.
And it's still bullshit.
You just a rack of ski.
There it is.
Jesus Christ!
A sign.
Like, for one thing, that young Xehanort fight can eat a dick until it drowns.
I know what fight you're talking about because
Careful behind you, Oscar.
And I really wish that the rage mode would stop fucking activating. Because if anything, it just makes it harder to do shit. Because when I'm in rage mode, I can't use spells or fucking items. And all it manages to do is actually put me in a rage mode.
Is that all you got, you pansies?
Like, don't get me wrong. It's fine that it's hard. I get that.
no, but there's a difference between hard and then ball busting.
Yeah, there's a difference between hard and bullshit.
I healed you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Damn, that was a distant shot.
I like Bookie. Boogie just walked up to you, tossed some money, and said, "Clean yourself up."
You're disgusting. Clean yourself.
Go home and get your fucking shine box.
Jerry. If I wanted to insult you, I'd tell you to go home and get your fucking shine box. Alright, okay, fine. Now go home and get your fucking shine box. You motherfucker!
You gotta do it right. As Mike said, casually take a sip of drink, put it down. Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Oh, that guy's such a good actor. He's another one of these actors that has a range that is razor thin, but he plays the part fucking perfectly.
So well.
Is he even still alive at this point?
I don't actually remember.
I would be bummed if he wasn't.
I don't know if he's alive. I genuinely don't know.
I'm looking this up.
Joe Pesci?
Yeah.
No, Joe Pesci's alive.
Joe Pesci's alive. Joe Pesci was the motherfucker.
I'm talking about the guy who said, "Go get your fucking shine box."
Shine box.
Oh, that guy. I think he's alive.
Let me
but
check.
I think he does.
I'm checking right now.
But I think he's more of a TV star now.
I have no money, motherfucker. I literally expected to get this goddamn assault rifle. Fucking mad bastard.
All this killing, and I'm still broke.
I love that.
He's dead.
Oh.
Yeah,
2017.
Oh.
Damn.
I wasn't saying I love that to the fact that the guy's dead. I just want to make that clear. I was saying I love that to the line that my character just said. I do all this killing and yet I'm still broke.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying I loved.
You know, I still want to see the Guardians of the Galaxy with the alternate universe Marvel Avengers.
Reloading.
Just thinking about movies where Triple H is Thor. What was it? Adam Sandler is fucking. What was he supposed to be? Rocket Raccoon. That's right.
There's a blood pound.
You know what? If he was, I say but I mean, if he was Rocket Raccoon, he probably wouldn't have had the time to make grown-ups.
Yeah, I think it's dead.
So I mean, silver lining.
Yeah, but then he also would have been able to make Uncut Gems, which actually is a really good movie.
Which one's that?
It's
His
a new
newest
movie.
one.
Uncut Gems.
The one
that's
he
like
threatened that if it didn't get an Oscar, he'd make a purposely bad one.
one of his worst movies of all time.
Blood pound.
And then it didn't get an Oscar because the people behind the Oscar said they didn't watch it because they thought it was a comedy.
What is the Oscars' whole uppity bullshit when it comes to comedies?
It's that. Okay, the reason why is the same argument as the reason why you never actually see like the most popular movies of all time in the Oscars. It's always an artistic movie and things like that.
Until it's animation, then it's only Disney.
I think it's only Disney fucking because I think Disney buys their votes.
Everybody buys votes at the Oscars.
I mean, that's just the game you gotta play.
Oh, I almost forgot.
That's because everyone in Hollywood knows who's on the board for that year.
So my mother is now mocking me, making faces at me, like she's shocked by what I say.
Well, that's what you get for being a streamer.
Yeah, pretty much. That's fair. I have an electro gun. Neat.
Hopefully, would last
Magneto.
longer than the Electro from Homecoming.
Probably not, because it only has 19 bullets.
Electro from Homecoming. What the hell are you talking
No,
about?
that's what I was waiting for that correction because I was waiting for him to realize where he fucked up at.
No, that's the thing. That's how little Electro was in Homecoming. He wasn't there at all.
Can't believe they just killed him off. Well, they killed him off and they replaced him with another guy. Who
You're
came
thinking of the
up.
Shocker. Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, I was thinking, Shocker.
You silly bitch. Ah!
Wait, Shocker was in.
Shocker was in Homecoming. He was the guy with the gauntlets. That
Oh
got
no, I knew about
vaporized.
that. I thought he meant that he was in Far From Home.
No.
He was in Far From Home. We don't really know what happened to him after.
From what
jail.
they said, it's pretty much that he's underground at this point.
Oh boy. Oh god. Bad times. Bad touch. Bad touch.
So we'll
Well,
be interested
the
to see
Matrix.
what happens.
That's a flesh pound.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was running.
Oh
I was trying
god.
to fucking reload and I couldn't.
Help! I got a scrake right up my ass.
We got a flesh pound.
Oscar, turn around.
Busy with flesh pounds.
You saw me, I saw you, you scrake.
You was looking at me, I was looking at you. Cuckoo, now what you gonna do?
Okay, fuck this gun.
I want my laser sword back. I don't know why I can't use it anymore.
Oh god! I hit the siren in the face with a grenade
Oh, they're
launcher.
behind you.
Thank you, Mike.
Right there behind you.
Oh, he's behind me! They wet my sweet booty cheeks!
They want that sweet dock meat.
You're nearly done with this hunt.
Ah! No.
That's good stuff right there.
This way's clear. For now.
Clear for now.
Oh, we got a fat boy over here.
What about Little Man?
What little man?
Haha! It's a reference to the bomb they dropped on Japan.
Nobody cares. They don't come for that kind of content
It's
here.
little boy, actually. Fat man, little boy.
Yes, but they said fat boy, so I said little.
Don't normally socialize.
So it's not really a reference if it's not the right words matching up.
So I'll make an exception.
It's a Borderlands reference somewhere.
Us people.
I mean, yeah,
Fallout reference,
it's enough of a reference that I could get hired as a writer to Borderlands.
Back on all pistons. I hereby pronounce you healed.
That's because Borderlands is written by Randy Pitchford in a cocaine coma.
Randy, no one's gonna like that reference. I don't care!
And I'm ready for the floor.
They'll like it because I say they like it.
The fucking plebeians.
The fucking scum aren't
worth licking. It's like they couldn't lick the scum off my boots. And I got deep muddy boots.
Well, let's try to keep the band together, shall we?
Oh god. We're turning Randy Pitchford into more of a cocaine goblin than fucking Herb Abrams.
True.
Herb Abrams, AWF. One of the the only wrestling company I've ever known to make a match between Superfly Jimmy Snuka and Cactus friggin' Jack Boring. That should not be physically fucking possible.
Be surprised. In the world of wrestling, I have learned never be surprised by
Oh god!
Oh god, no flesh pounds! Eddie's hungry!
I hit the fire zombie so hard I make them explode.
Oh god, I'm in the
You gotta
corner.
get the fuck out of here, run!
Run! Oh god!
I'm free!
Run!
What the fuck is happening?
Oh sweet Jesus, fuck, my controller died! My controller died right in the middle of that.
Good job, good job.
I want to make a joke about that, but there's a good chance mine might as well.
Come on, tempt fate. Let's see what happens.
Alright. Ha 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 ha. It is funny that
right
Dimitri's computer...
His computer.
Dimitri's controller ran out of batteries.
And then right then, Pat, like right in the middle of the boss, with no health left, he's like, I got this! dies.
Dimitri, are you controlling your PS4 with your computer right now?
Right then, my controller
Totally.
just melts into a puddle in my hands.
How'd you do it? I need to know.
Just throw.
Oh man. Oh guys, we made it for the same materials as the what was that one game that one mobile game thing that sucked? Where the material was actually
I mean that's a you've left us with a pretty
Skag
big
behind you,
fucking.
Dimitri. Skag behind you.
No, it's a Gamecom, remember? Where it's made from that plastic that is really easy to melt.
Oh yeah, the Gamecom. The game
Where they
was
made
one
the
of
Oh, I got a bloater.
the game system where they decided to have a little person just scream at a bunch of teenagers about how awesome it was.
I have no clue.
It was supposed to be like a combination portable game system and
GPS.
phone and GPS and all kinds of crap.
And there was like there's a higher priced model that required you that would be ad free, but there was also the lower priced one where you could play it, but it would require you to watch ads constantly.
Yes, hello, Milo. If you don't want me to pick you up, then don't. Whoa, shit. Oh god. Okay, come on, don't. Just a box full of my dad's stuff. But yeah, it was being sold, I want to say around the time of like the Nintendo DS and the PSP, but its graphics were like fucking, I think they were like sub Game Boy quality. And I don't mean Game Boy Color. I mean Game Boy. That 5-pound brick that children used to carry around.
Wait,
Hey, I have that 5-pound brick.
are we talking about Soldier Boy game?
You tell that to all the children who have back problems now because of carrying it around.
Hey, look, he's got a claw coming out of his navel.
Oh, and it's and part of the
Yeah, like, it
console's
was like this-
development
it was like as
was
thick as a
paid
book.
for and laundered by the Swedish mafia.
Wait, really? I don't know about that last one.
Husky cannon!
Of course I'm exaggerating. I'm making a joke to put up on YouTube. That's basically what I'm supposed to do.
Or is it?
Dun, dun, dun!
But no, really, it was being paid for by the Swedish mafia to launder money.
The Gamecom?
I think I'm probably mixing two different consoles, but I know it's probably the Gamecom.
Told you I could shoot.
The Gamecom is the
fucker
one from the early 2000s. Are you thinking of the Soldier Boy thing?
No! Where would Soldier Boy have any contact with the Swedish mafia?
Huh?
It's Soldier Boy, you never know.
It's Soldier
What the
Boy.
hell does Chameleonaire have to do with making videos on YouTube? I don't know, but he fucking has a majority stock holding in Maker Studios.
That's because Millionaire is a business. Like, as much as he is a hip-hop artist, he's more businessman than hip-hop artist.
He's actually an incredibly savvy businessman as well, because now he is an actual multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's
he is
his
not
whole
a
thing.
chameleonaire.
You hear that, Camilla? I am completely willing to sell out to you.
Please, I will become one of your slave boys.
This
As long as I
is
get
too
paid.
thing. Give him one of my millions.
There he is, he's going up to the left.
Alright.
I will literally say anything for the price of a good sandwich.
I will whore myself to McDonald's.
Exactly. McDonald's, Firehouse subs at least.
Where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go?
No. You got, look, you don't get that prize. You have to earn Firehouse subs.
Oh, he's up there. Still above us.
But I want a Firehouse hero.
You know, you have to earn
They gotta
your
bring back
Firehouse.
the engine company first if they want me to be their endorsement. Engine company was a great fucking sandwich for Firehouse, and then they took it off their goddamn menu like a bunch of corporate dick bags.
I feel the same way about Olive Garden.
Get the fuck out my way, you honkies.
Olive Garden used to have these awesome, braised short ribs. They got rid of them, and now whenever we order from them, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I want. Just give me a big fucking container of calamari, I guess.
Oh god, that makes me think about
and then I get crap of people saying, a big container of calamari is not a real meal. Well, maybe if they didn't take off the short ribs, I would actually have an actual order.
But no, that makes me think about when we were telling you about Silver Diner and how they've changed. And how you were just like, no! You do not pull this hippy-dippy bullshit!
Oh, yeah.
And for people who are wondering, the reason why we brought this up was because me and my fiance went to Silver Diner, and we talked about the fact that originally Silver Diner used to be just your classic diner, your dive diner design, old school thing. With
And greasy spoon.
Yeah. They kept the jukebox thing, but they switched over because since it's in the, like, South DC area, as I like to call it, they switched over to all, like, oh, this has no nitrates in it. This is very healthy, organic.
Would you like a corn burger? I don't want a burger made
Would you
completely
like
out
some
of
kale chips?
I don't want a burger made of corn. No, it's corn with a Q. Get the fuck out of my face.
Like
I will
slice
destroy.
burger, stuff like that.
I find it weird that apparently bison is a more sourceable meat than cow.
It's
Would
not
you
that
like-
sourceable meat, it's just more healthier.
Would you like a Mufasa burger? The hell's a Mufasa burger?
What's a
You kill a
burger?
lion and make it into a burger. That sounds awful. I want one.
I want 5.
That sounds like that actually sounds like that's a genuine burger at Disneyland.
I want one. Just like,
I'll take 12.
that sounds horrible. I'll take 12.
I'll take 12.
I'll take 12.
I want a Mufasa burger and a Simba meal, but I want the Mufasa burger so I can knock it off the table.
No. That means you have to have a Mufasa burger with a Star fries and a Simba kids meal. So I'm gonna use the shake to knock the burger off.
Sir,
No,
this is
that's
a
the
massive
fries.
waste. Sir, this is a massive waste of food.
Yeah, and
Yeah?
you're Disney. What's your point?
Depends. How does it taste? If it tastes good, I'll say it's a waste of food. If it doesn't, I won't give a fuck.
I'm just imagining what like a shake from like a Simba shake would be, and all I'm imagining is one of those shakes with the powder made out of bugs.
If I don't get some cash together,
Oh yeah.
I'll be stuck here forever.
Wouldn't put it past him.
I'll put it past him. I mean, it's Disneyland. As much as I hate to say it, I'm not spending an arm and a leg on food. So yeah.
Hey, I mean, we better get used to eating cookies made out of bug flour. Eventually, it's gonna be all we fucking have.
Simba. Yeah,
I've actually had stuff made with that. It's not bad.
and now for a sketch. Mufasa promotes genocide. Simba. Yes, father, you must kill Timon and Pumbaa. Why? Well, you
Because
see,
they
there aren't a
don't
lot
look-
of lions after Scar took over, which means that the ecosystem is kind of fucked. So to equalize things, you need to eat more of Pumbaa and Timon's family. Kill them, Simba. That sounds awful.
Not really genocide so much as murder.
Yeah, well, to say that's not really genocide. 'Cause he's not saying like you need to wipe them all out.
Kill
He's saying
all
more
of them.
you need to
Kill
balance.
all of them
You need-
to restore balance to our
There we go.
universe.
There
Like
we
really,
go.
if you want to do
Genocide.
that, like if you really want to make Mufasa look bad, just look at the fact that he's a racist.
Glad to see you made it through.
Every
Late for the pod.
Yeah.
all
fucking
the animals
hyenas.
belong to this kingdom, except the hyena.
Yeah, what the fuck did the hyenas do to get the entirety of their species banished to the fucking elephant graveyard?
You find out actually it's like, oh yeah, they ate and raped a bunch of lions. It's like,
Because
oh, no,
even the women have dicks.
Yeah.
That's also true. That's also true. And that shit don't fly in Disneyland.
Simba, kill Zazu. For nature reasons? No, because he betrayed me. You really
That
think
bitch
Scar
owed me
ran the
money.
government on his own? Timon is a shifty, backstabbing bastard.
No, if you're gonna do the
Simba
Zazu thing-
killed
No, if you're gonna-
Hanazi. Why? Because as a female hyena, she has a penis. And that's kind of weird.
We won't settle for futanari hyenas in our Christian Disney server.
Yes, there we go. That's that one. But no, if you're gonna do the Zazu one, you gotta get it right. It's Mufasa. No, Simba. You must kill Zazu. Why? That bitch cheated at cards and owes me money. I will not stand for this as a spirit.
Every one of you is welcome in Disneyland, from the gays to the normals.
Everyone get enough.
What about us Funaris? Get the fuck out.
From the gays to the
Zazu
normals.
browsing futanari hyena porn. He must
I can't take credit to that. I got it from a video where someone's like making fun of like a parent going like, "What's going on here? Who are these crazy people? Where are the normals?"
We're normal. It's actually why I love one of my favorite memes is the picture where it's Elsa. It's like Elsa taught girls to be independent for themselves, and it's several of the other Disney princesses, like the girl from Brave, like going, "What the fuck you just say?"
Yeah. Just the
Bitch,
fuck you say, bitch?
Bitch, every Disney princess was a great role model.
No, don't, no.
I mean,
Wrong
Snow
about
White
that.
didn't do
Wrong.
shit.
I'll say Snow White didn't do shit. Cinderella, okay.
No, Snow White's deal was that she.
No, Cinderella did shit.
No, Snow White's deal was that she knew she had to help the dwarves and help them just so that they would help her. Fair is fair.
Aurora didn't do shit.
Being gangbanged by a bunch of midgets. That was hers.
Yeah. I would say Aurora didn't do shit. She just.
I guess. My mom says Aurora did do stuff. She helped the fairies in the forest clean.
Helping them clean don't change shit!
No, she was just like.
I
It was
believe
just the
my
idea of
friend
being a
Dimitri
good.
disagrees with you.
I think it was more like the idea of being a good child to a foster mother of sorts.
No, that's fine, and I'm okay with that. But no, Aurora didn't do anything.
That's not true. She slept in a bed waiting for some guy to come save her.
Well, she wasn't really waiting. Waiting implies that was the only thing she wanted to do. And when she met the prince, she didn't really pretty good. She didn't really.
Bitch,
warm
you
up
stuck
to
in a
it.
tower? You gonna sit there and wait?
You know which Disney princess did the most, though?
Mulan?
Yeah,
Jasmine?
Mulan.
I would say Jasmine and Mulan.
I can feel them watching.
Because not only did she make changes in her movie universe, she also made changes in our universe. In that, because of her, they had to change the rules of what is and isn't a Disney princess.
Really?
You're right.
Yeah.
And it affected our universe because we got Szechuan sauce.
True, we also got Szechuan sauce.
That is the important thing to take away from all this right now. Szechuan sauce.
But, yes,
fucking...
Oscar, there is actually multiple rules for that, where to be considered Disney princess and Mulan, because technically she isn't a princess in any way, shape, or form, they had to make up a special rule for her.
Yeah, basically now the rule is that you have to be a part of royalty, or you have to have had some like big act of courage.
Kind of like Moana saving the people of the Philippines.
Yeah.
Which is why I argue that Lilo should be a Disney princess.
All I know is people cry racism. If I cared about geography, I would have studied that in school. What the fuck is this Banshee doing? Are you skipping through the air like a gazelle waiting to fucking go on your first date, you dumb bitch? Could you not Could you not? Could you not? Could you not? The gremlins are stacking on top of each other to fucking get me.
But yeah, that's
kind of funny.
That's why I argue that Lilo should be considered a Disney princess.
Oh yeah, did you hear about the whole live-action Lilo and Stitch are gonna do?
Oh god damn it!
Look, they're gonna milk this bitch. They're gonna milk this bitch.
It's Disney. What else are they gonna fucking do?
I mean, they could come up with original IPs.
And the concept for live-action Stitch looks scary.
I'm sure it does.
Because it shouldn't be live action.
Imagine a pug, but muscular and with fists.
Family Guy thing of like, is that pig have fists? It sure does. Some pig. Yes, because apparently Oscar explains the live action Lilo and Stitch. Stitch looks like a pug, a muscular pug with fists.
Perfect. Pod is open again. Let's get you restocked.
Apparently, because I mean, why not? We still have several other Disney properties they have to whore out. They will do it until somebody tells them there's something else they can do.
I can't wait for the scene where that one guy from Lilo and Stitch has like a random boyfriend that never speaks, and then he hits up with Nani, or I don't know, whatever bullshit they're gonna pull.
Nani?
Or that she actually hooks up with the lifeguard chick, like she has apparently in every piece of fan art on the internet for the past few months.
Yeah, but again, the lifeguard has no lines.
We're not doing, this isn't Ruby. We don't live based on fan art.
I do.
Fair. Oh, why? Did Ruby end up with Wise?
No. The Ruby situation was that, so two of the characters, Crow and one of the other characters, the people thought they hinted at a gay relationship between these two characters. Because, like, oh, his curse is that, yeah, I'm unlucky. The other guy's like, well, lucky you're with me, and I'm lucky. And he winked at him in a joking manner. So all the fan base was like, they're gonna be a gay couple, right? They're gonna be a gay couple, right? Oh, I'm gonna ship these guys. So they
just immediately the fan base was lit up with, oh, they fucking.
Yep, and what ended up happening is the lucky guy gets killed. So the Ruby fan base started blasting Rooster Teeth, saying that they were queer baiting and all this other stuff.
Get in, damn it.
That's because fan bases are toxic pieces of shit. They should never be listened to.
They shouldn't be, but they are now. Ruby has it heavily as listened to this fan base. Like, that's where the whole Bumblebee thing came from.
Oh yeah, Bumblebee, the most toxic fanship ever.
Actually, that's why they're called WAPs. So two of the characters, Blake and Yang. People have been trying to hook them up together, and because their colors are black and yellow, the fan base calls them the Bumblebee relationship. Well, since they've hooked up, all hell's broken loose. And that if you, even at any point, if you draw any of them not together, they will attack you to the point that they drove a girl who did an image of them not together near to suicide, where they kept harassing her and everything.
Hey, just like the Steven Universe fandom too.
Yes, Katrina just brought that up too, ironically enough, Foster. But yeah, so
need to calm their tits.
So literally, the fandom in themselves have changed the name from Bumblebees to WAPs because they instantly just will harass anyone who does not like that relationship and goes, "You're wrong," and will continue to spout bitter vile at you.
No, what they should call them is Hornets, because clearly they're not making anything. They're not contributing to anything and are just destructive pieces of shit.
Yep.
Destructive, venomous pieces of shit.
We're not done here. Everyone alive? Ready to get to it.
Well,
Are Hornets the ones that die when they sting you, or is that wasps?
No, that's bees.
Both.
That's
bees. Yeah.
Just basic honeybees.
Okay.
Wasp and hornets can continue to sting you for a little while.
Yeah.
Bring up the trading controls and upgrade your gear.
That's why they switched the name of the fandom, because of that. Just because of how toxic it is. It's like, yeah, no. The top 2 toxic fandoms at this point are RWBY and Steven Universe. Have the most toxic fandoms.
I mean, look, as much as they're
actually,
toxic,
you know what?
I don't think we can
no.
discount.
The most toxic would have to be K-pop fans.
Really? Because I was gonna say, are we really going to forgive all the shit the Rick and Morty fandom put innocent fast food workers through a couple years back?
See, that look, that is annoyance. That's bad, but in contrast to everything else, that's annoying.
That happens. That's annoying.
They were mobbing action. Okay, fine.
There's a reason why.
Well, yeah, they were. Yeah, they're mobbing. It's bad, but it's not like they have actually like driven someone to suicide, unlike Steven Universe and RWBY. And the reason why I think K-pop fans are the worst is because they do the same thing, but anytime somebody dies, K-pop Twitter will start celebrating it, no matter who it is, and be like, they wouldn't have died if they were a random name K-pop band fan.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
no, that is disgusting.
Yeah, no, that is disgusting. I'll take that back.
Yeah, every person, any famous person that dies, especially the suicide, they'd be like, they wouldn't have died if they were this band's fan or whatever.
Secondly, how the fuck do they know they were not fans of them or not?
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. In the fandom universe, it doesn't matter. You're wrong.
I mean, for God's sake, Robin Williams was a fan of one of the most beloved video game series in the world. That didn't stop him from dying.
Oh, and an anime.
Come see me. The pod's safely open. Nicely done.
Well, this has become a talk about toxic fandom.
So, you know what, actually, now I'm thinking of something else. So something, pretty dumb and hilarious, like, happened involving Lovecraft. And that's why I've been, like, talking to you, Dimitri, about H.P. Lovecraft recently.
Yeah, you brought that up to me, didn't you? It's this story.
And there's a reason why. So, there is a group of, there's like this, small indie team that is making a Lovecraft, they're making a Lovecraft board game or Lovecraft tabletop game.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, all they've been doing this thing where they've been like telling people like, oh, Lovecraft was a racist, he was a terrible person. Let's start promoting.
I mean, in
like,
fairness, he was.
Well, he was, but here's the thing about Lovecraft, as I've learned. Later in his life, Lovecraft actually tried to change himself. He actually he actually softened up on his views, especially towards Irish people and Jewish people. In fact, he even actually married a Jewish woman very late in his life. But the thing was, it happened really late in his life, right when he was penniless and poor, and he was close to dying. So obviously, he didn't make the full change, but at least he tried. Also, I like to always use the argument that his racism was born out of fear and not hate. I mean, when you look up his...
it was probably also the fact that he grew up in a certain time.
Well, no, not even a certain time, just a certain environment. The man was afraid of the world. He was afraid of air conditioning. He was that kind of socially and
whoa, holy
mentally.
shit, that flesh pound like leapt over you and spun around in the air.
I'm a leapfrog!
I love the fact that our conversations can go from, you know, really when you look at the racist views of someone from the past, you really have to take a step back and look at the time period and the and frankly the environment and where they were at mentally and physically at the time, to, oh shit, bro, 360 no scope Mountain Dew Doritos.
MLG Pro.
That is us. We are like that weird. We are that weird group where you have a philosophical conversation about the world in the middle of a game, and it's like, and now we're going to talk about religion and how it affects the world. And get the fuck off me, you zombie fuck!
Okay,
I swear to God, if I could edit this, I would send in like a super cut to like NPR so that we could get like some funding or something.
Okay, but that was a tangent, so I'll get back to the tabletop game.
Yeah.
Basically, these guys were like insulting Lovecraft, and they were like saying like, "Oh, if you're a fan of Lovecraft and if you're trying to defend him, you're racist or you're a terrible person and whatnot."
That stupid line of logic is so fucking retarded.
Then they were like, naturally, people got mad and say like, you know, screw you, shut up, all that stuff. And they're like, oh wow, I guess you only like Lovecraft stories if it has
my favorite level.
If it has mental illness and racism or whatever, and they were like, shut up and all that. But also, they decided to make some changes for their own little Lovecraft game. For one thing, there's not going to be a sanity mechanic.
Then what the fuck's the point of it?
I mean, yeah.
And the reason why they say that is because it's like, oh, sanity is so insulting. I mean, you can't, like, it's so insulting to people who have mental illnesses and PTSD. And it's like, also in our current world, there's so much nightmarish things that we see today, and it's nothing compared to what you imagined in like, the world of Lovecraft. It's like, bitch,
you out your goddamn mind? Shut the fuck up!
That means you have very little imagination.
No,
also,
that's your excuse. Wait, then how are you making a Lovecraft game if you're not playing Sanity or anything like that and you call them a racist? You're not making a Lovecraft game, you're just trying to feed off of the fucking chode you are.
Oh no, I'll get back to that. But instead of a sanity and a sanity mechanic, it's going to be a corruption mechanic. Where you'll be corrupted and become like the old ones or whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
So it's basically the same game. They're just calling it something different.
Basically, but here it goes. Also, the game is about a group of badass warriors who are from the future and go to the past.
I'm out.
I see. That's really not what Lovecraft was about.
Yeah, like you're not playing a detective, you're not playing a random schmo, you're playing badass road warriors.
Yeah, wait till watch these guys get fucked up instantaneously because they have no idea what they're getting into.
Oh, but here's the best part. Recently, someone found like an interview they did, and the interviewer was like, "Wow, you know, your story, the story for your game sounds very similar to like Terminator," and they were like, "Oh yeah, we were going through different properties and going between Terminator and Lovecraft." But we couldn't afford the property rights to Terminator, so we went with Lovecraft. You know, because Lovecraft is technically in the public domain.
I hate you and everything you stand for.
So basically, they had a Terminator game idea, but because they couldn't afford the license, they were like, "Oh, let's just put a Lovecraft skin and then act holier than thou about it."
I hate you and everything you stand for.
Look, I don't even like Lovecraft, and even I'm like, then don't make, dude. If you don't even like the fucking thing, don't make fucking Lovecraft game then.
No, they're doing it because I know why they're doing it. It's the same thing of the reason why I hate.
Because it'll sell.
Yeah, it's that whole. Oh, it's got the tag of a Lovecraftian game, so people who aren't losing attention and don't know the backstory behind it are going to go, "Oh, Lovecraft game, cool." And buy it.
Yeah, because the deal with Lovecraft is all about, because the way that they're talking, it sounds like they don't understand what cosmic horror is. And the deal with cosmic horror is it's supposed to be horror where the universe does not give a shit about you. Like, you are not even an ant to the universe. You are like a dust mite.
Like, if you are anything that the universe takes... In Lovecraft, if you are anything that the universe takes notice of, you are basically a snack.
Everyone okay?
And not even really a snack, because hell, there's still always my favorite god of Lovecraft, the blind idiot god. I'm guessing, Oscar, do you know about that one?
Not really.
So what it is that the blind idiot god is the creator of our entire universe, is his dream.
Speaking of Lovecraftian.
And is kept asleep by demonic bagpipes. And the entire premise of him is if he was to ever awaken, our universe would just get snuffed out. Without a thought, just gone.
More Zeds on the scope.
And I find that fascinating as a concept of a being so powerful that all we are is just a dream. This entire universe, everything in it is just a dream.
The collective dream of sanity.
You know what, this is fun. Let's talk about that one controversy that happened with Barnes & Noble.
Oh god, what's happened now?
Oh, well, they finally realized what a terrible idea it was. For those who need context, Barnes & Noble, in an attempt to celebrate Black History Month, decided to, instead of promoting actual, black writers or characters or stories or whatever, instead what they did was they took all the classic stories like Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Treasure Island, all that.
Oh my god, did they give us Blackula in writing form?
No. What they did was
Blackula on the front of the cover.
They put a cover, like with black characters, a black version of the characters.
Which is funny enough with the Frankenstein monster ones. I find that hilarious.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the time that Marvel Comics decided to turn the Punisher black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't talk about the dark times.
Man, who wants to see Morbius, huh?
Anyways, you were talking
that
about
looks like fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited for Morbius. That'll be
Oh yeah, basically everybody got mad and Barnes & Noble...
No, don't suck my giblets! He's
Barnes
sucking
Noble
my giblets!
I'm trying to help you.
Stop sucking the gibs!
Yeah.
Barnes & Noble quickly realized what a terrible idea it was and said, oh, well, we're not going to do that.
What a terrible, incredibly insulting idea it was.
Didn't they just do blackface?
Basically.
Yeah, characters.
Basically.
I mean, I can't help but feel that someone might feel ever so slightly lied to when they open Moby Dick and find out that Captain Ahab is astoundingly white.
I am the Great White Hunter. Just happens to be black.
When they find out he is in fact... Oh god, he's coming for my giblets. He's coming for my nuggets.
Get rid of his giblets!
You want snugs?
He's at the Fourth Hill! Oh god, Fourth Hill's
down behind you. Oh god,
he got past!
No, it didn't get me.
Oh, he got Oscar.
Oh god!
Oh, fuck, what happened?
Bobby, Jesus!
Mama, no!
He went nuclear and fucking...
Is that new? That feels new.
Oh god!
Oh god! Oh, the damage!
Oh, there goes the rando.
I'm trying.
Try harder!
Oh, I got no bullets left!
Come on, need to heal.
I think he knows that you're the weak one.
Need healing.
Oh, you motherfucker! Over here, motherfucker! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Come on, Oscar. You can live on that magic pixel.
Come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. I know you want me.
Oh God, spawn.
I'm already dead. Your last person standing.
Oh,
he literally
well.
killed me. It's your last man standing. Nope, Oscar's dead.
You've got a nail gun and like no health.
An amusing diversion from my work.
Ugh, the pain.
That's a good place to end on.
Yeah. I think we had a pretty even stream. So, thank you guys for watching. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and dinging the bell. And for those of you watching this live, who is currently no one,
Like, subscribe, enjoy the time. You can find them. And you can find Freak with a Pen at
youtube.com/freakwithapen.
And you can find the rest of the cast that you heard tonight at
Survey
YouTube.
says.
Sends over to Mike. Survey says. You can find us at Redbuster Gaming, twitch.tv/Redbuster Gaming.
And I'm not part of anything, so I'll just give you a random fact of nature. The sunfish is so stupid, it doesn't so much as swim as it just kind of glides in the ocean current.
It poops through the air.
An echidna has a penis with 4 heads.
Snakes
I'm
have 2
getting off.
penises.
Alright, see you guys.
As do sharks, I believe.
Yes. Alright, see ya.
Bye. Oh!